did a reenactment of it. Remember when Ashtray was in the joint with the bitch and grandma came in and all that? Yeah, I'm just saying though, this nigga, you trying to play me like I'm crazy.
So I come in and shit, I got my whole suit on. I come in and
He said, see?
I could just feel that like
Right.
the house felt different. Like it don't.
He's like the double.
Like, I'm like it. You know how you go? I'm like, hey yo, mom. She like, brother, that's you. I'm like, yeah. Who you with? It's just me. I said, who you with? He said, you mind you motherfucker. I said, all right, I'm gonna shit, and my mom never kept her door closed.
Oh yeah, you know
Never. Like it was to the point she had so much shit hanging on her door
that she couldn't close.
that she couldn't close it.
So she took all that shit off.
She fucking held that shit.
Yeah.
So she, all I know is she holding the door closed.
Right.
Like somebody got their back on the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, this. I just go and take my clothes and I leave.
Right out.
I leave right out. Other than that, that's really, other than that, I never really catch nobody. I was the one, not like my mom or nothing, but I was the one, like, when I was like young, out in the streets, like, getting caught, like, fuck.
Yeah, no, I never caught my mom.
That's why my mom used to stay home.
I call my parents.
So, like, I was, like, when I was in the beginning of fucking,
Right.
I had fuck outside, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I was behind the school, we was in the...
Right. I was about to say that, yeah, like
behind the school, we was at the... It's a cold, like, I'll be driving through the hood now.
you see all
I drive through the hood,
these
and
spots.
that's the place I used to fuck at. I'm like, yo, I was wild.
Yeah, I mean, she was a young boy. But then again, you gotta think about it. We calculated that shit. Like shit was a little different back then. Like you know what I mean, like traffic like slowed down a lot more at the hour.
Nah.
It wasn't hours,
But-
bro.
Nah.
Sometimes it would be broad.
Well, listen.
It's so damn because you was horny. That's why that's what it felt
Like, at
like.
least for me, I was more like I was more aware. Like you know what I'm saying, when I did like outside crazy shit, I was kind of like more aware. When it was like going to be a popular time where people was going to be around in the area. If it was, then you know we ain't gonna fuck with this joint. But if it's like, if I know it's gonna be dead around this hour, then I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And that's all for like just the weeks of just paying attention to shit, like or just.
That all happened up north?
Yeah.
Isn't there like crackheads out there like any time of the fucking day?
Mind their business. What you talking about?
They ain't trying to study that?
Fuck no.
Oh, nephew, I got the gun. You need right here, nephew.
Some G shit.
At
Kind of.
one point, it was a school bus. Like, we was fucking on the benches, like, on the street.
Yeah.
Like, we was strong.
No, yeah.
And it was school buses.
Right.
They was empty, though.
Right.
School bus was empty. And boy walked by saying, yo, my nigga, we got, like, he walked by with his girl.
Right.
And he was like, yo, we got buses. And I'm like, word, let's go. Like, but he was just joking and shit. But he had the crackhead voice though.
Oh.
He had crackhead man voice.
Yeah. I mean,
What's happening, yo?
At least-
What's happening? Because I can't focus on what's going on.
Turn your mic down.
Turn it down.
Turn your mic down.
Like my gain, I guess.
You didn't even your power. I heard echo. I know. I got, you know,
What's the link? Can you tell me what?
somebody told me how to do my job over here.
The link? I ain't got no link.
If you go to the YouTube, it's the link you could just copy.
Or YouTube.
Send it.
Listen, just talk. Look, just go to. Look here. Let me write it.
Well, since you don't want to give me the Zoom account, so people can join in on Zoom.
The thing I gave you before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, send that to them.
Zoom.
Zoom just kicked me off for 30 minutes.
Yeah. We don't need to join.
I don't know why.
Listen, if you want, we still being recorded, right? Listen, if you want to call in and be a part of the show with us, the Zoom is 751 space
Like space spelled out or just space?
Just a space.
Okay.
4932 space 7535, and the passcode is capital VN4 JSC. Alright, got it. What's the name? Y'all could have been doing it before we started.
I was asking you.
You ain't asked me anything.
Oh, I did. She was over there like I can't feel.
Repeat that one more time, he said.
Can you repeat that one
You
more time?
can't see it.
No, what the hell? Well, shit.
I can see that.
I'm already blind, so
You gonna ask us?
I can't even see it. He right there.
This nigga was the last.
What you drinking, Al?
Just say,
Bacardi Gold.
Yeah, but
Oh my
moving-
god. I remember my Bacardi days. That
You
shit
just
was
stepped in a little earlier.
horrible.
I was with you, man. I was craving Quavo Gold.
Yo, the last time I had Bacardi.
751.
which one though?
We got that one. What's the other
Wait,
one?
wait.
Passport.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, no, Bacardi Gold. Yeah, you know.
Alright.
Y'all done fucked up.
That's
Yeah,
what
you know,
we
come on,
did.
bro.
That would have been like, ooh,
Hey,
bro.
hey.
What's this song again? Say it to the
You know me better. You raised me better, man. What you talking about?
The Zoom
You raised me better, bro.
Yeah, my cousin over there like, I want to call
Alright,
him.
the Zoom number is different now.
That shit was.
This is the same number.
Oh my god.
Y'all trying to do all the extra shit while we recording, while we actually broadcast.
I'm gonna just take it off.
Can you say the number then?
It's
779
Oh,
131.
779.
1301
Right.
5279.
Again, 779.
Get cool.
That was
The
that.
the passcode
Yes.
0UIWIG.
My face is fat as fuck.
Incorrect.
What are you talking about?
Say it again, please.
Zero UIWIG.
Hi.
Oh.
Oh.
Our comments.
Oh, that's my cousin. What did it say? What's it?
Rod.
Oh, that's my cousin.
Okay.
Hey, Ryan.
Our comments.
I was thinking selfies, sorry.
Alright, are we?
I gotta promote this shirt, you know.
Can we get back to pie then?
Is you to choose? I'm just trying to make sure everything's set up.
Okay.
Okay.
So what were we talking about?
But yeah,
Let's just move on.
yeah, no, I remember. We
Y'all just talking about outdoor sex?
Yeah, yeah, something similar to that. Like I've never caught my parents having sex. I've never seen my mom having sex. I've
must be
known my
nice.
dad was having sex, but it's like I didn't go back there. It was like, cause when I stayed with him for like a half a school year or whatever, and I remember every time he would have company, he would like close all his doors leading to his room. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when I would wake up, like, cause randomly, like some nights all the doors would just be closed, and it's like, what the fuck? But it's like, as started to make sense of it, it's like 2 and 2 make 4 and 4 make more. So it's like, oh, all right, he doing his thing.
You are really poetic. Like, what the fuck is going on?
So
Is it a Bacardi?
yeah, just a little bit, you know.
You know, probably the sexy voice and everything.
But
I don't know how to
no.
feel about this.
But no, all jokes aside though,
I mean-
I've
mean-
been caught though.
Yeah, I was just about to ask, how many times y'all been caught?
Yeah, I've been caught.
I'm grown. So let me stop.
You know, I've been caught probably twice. I've been caught one time by my mom, like legitimately caught. I've been caught one time by my mom, and one
mom
time by
caught
my
you?
aunt. You know, my aunt Crystal. That
They walked in, you was in them stroking.
No.
You was done?
My mom caught me on some shit like, and the reason why she didn't catch me in the act is because my door was like a door. When you slam it, you can hear it through the whole house.
Right.
So it was like once you tap it, a tap was a slam. You know what I'm saying? So it
Okay.
was like when she came in, the tap was boom. So I'm like, oh. I did what I had to do, try to hide shorty, whatever the case may be.
Oh, the house door.
Yeah, my front door. Yeah.
I'm thinking, you saying my door, I'm thinking your room door.
I got you.
No, my front door. Yeah.
I got
Can I tell you a story about my brother though?
Please.
One of my brothers, right? My mom found out he was fucking. She was washing clothes and she found condoms in his pocket. Yo, she cried for like a week.
Wow.
She was like, you know, you had sex, your dick is gonna fall off. And da-da-da-da. Like, she was just so heartbroken. I was just like, damn, I hope I don't get that talking. I started having sex. I was just like, that's crazy.
But then, hold on, let me ask you this though. Like, how do y'all feel about that? Like, do you feel like do you feel like it's the best thing is just to be honest with your kid and tell them that safe sex is the best sex, like cause you know they're going.
Eventually, you're gonna have to have that talk though.
So that's what I'm saying. So
but
like,
I never
have it from the rip, or
I think
I never had this talk with my parents. See, my parents are like old
school
Asian parents to where so. You know, they've been through a bunch of trauma to where so they still know this shit to where so they can't even really talk to me about certain things. So it was just like, as far as like stuff like that, it was more so like
80, like just
just like don't do it. You're never gonna do it. You're holy, and then don't never have sex.
Right. In my opinion, I think out of all the guys I've known or the girls I've known, relationship or otherwise, I've never known anybody who didn't have like wasn't taught about sex
early, who ended up
treating sex the proper way you should treat it. Like in a way, I think you should start early enough. Honestly.
What is early enough though? What is early?
I was about to say what's because
it's different for you than when you got kids though.
I would say it's different for each kid. You have to know your child. But I say as soon as they start, because you can you should know if you're paying attention, you know when your kid get curious.
Right.
Yeah.
Kids get curious around like 12, 13.
But what if your kid's curious earlier than that?
If they're curious, well then it tapers. Like when you have a talk, you don't just have one.
Right.
You have multiple.
No, for sure.
You talk a bunch of different times.
No, for sure.
Maybe in the beginning, the first talk.
I was about to say, but do you preach the same message? Because what do you do? Because it's like, if your 8-year-old comes at you like, I want to have sex, it's like you can't say, bro, all right, well, here go some condoms.
No, of course not.
So it's like,
wait, let's just not like which kid. Let's just be like, okay, your son or your daughter. Yeah, it's different with talk with your daughter and with your son because you know damn well you found out your daughter fucking, you'll be heartbroken.
I mean,
I was about to say,
I'm different in that way.
Really?
Yeah, and me too. Like just me being honest, only because I've gotten to the age where it's like you gotta accept the world for what the world is. You can't come down on your kid for being influenced by the world. It's the world. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you were influenced by the world. So it's like you can't be upset with them like that. So if she decides to do that, it's just you could go about it a different way. Like, you tell her, like, all right, baby girl, I understand you did what you did, but this is how you should be doing it. Granted the fact you did it how you wanted to do it, you know what I'm saying? But this is how you should be doing it. You should be making sure you and your partner is tested. Both of y'all is in the clear.
Yeah.
Using protection.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Cause I feel like that back in the day, you're gonna go to hell or your coochie is gonna break out or whatever.
That shit don't help nobody.
Like it don't hurt.
That shit don't help nobody.
And it only thing it really does is hurt the adult in the end, because it's like
that's just what I was about to say.
And they get to think about.
In my opinion, your children
are children for the shortest amount of time of their life.
Right.
For the majority of their life, they are adults. But their childhood is one of the most important times of their development, the most impactful times of their development. Even if you have a daughter, if you take that daughter and you try to kick sex away from her and
force
you try to force her to not have,
bro,
sex is natural.
Listen,
those feelings of feeling sexual is not some shit you can't control. A dad can't make his daughter not be horny. So what you do, in my opinion, as a father, I'm one of the only people in this fucking room that don't actually have children. But,
right.
I don't hate you.
Right. Okay.
We're unicorns out here.
Yeah, you're a must. Yeah.
We're unicorns.
It's just y'all too.
Unicorns.
But in my opinion, you're letting your own feelings and ego get in the way of how she can move throughout the rest of her life, how she'll be able to move throughout the rest of her life.
Right.
Because when you have a 25, 30, 35, 40-year-old daughter, are you really imagine knowing that because of your insecurity about her having sex, you made it so she can't enjoy sex anymore?
Right.
So that may stop her from being able to get married, being able to have a fruitful relationship with anybody.
Trust anybody.
Right. Because of some shit that really ain't real. Some shit that you made up. That you, like that heartbroken feeling of your daughter having sex is some shit that's not really real. Like once you break it all down, it don't really add to anything. It's some shit you made up. So if you asking me, in my opinion, I think definitely 14. I'm telling my own experience.
Right.
I was fucking at 14.
Right.
Like fucking at 14. So if I'm starting at 13.
Right.
I'm like and it's only 13 if I haven't seen any signs. If I haven't seen anything,
Dog, man.
then it's 13. And I'm like, hey, let's have a conversation. What do you think about sex? And then let her talk. And you say, hey, okay, listen, this is what I think.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's not just when you get about 16, 17, it's not just it's definitely protection. Protect yourself. Because at the end of the fucking day, you own your body. You can't walk around being embarrassed as a woman to carry condoms.
I feel
You can't walk around as a woman.
I'm gonna call bullshit. You wanna know why I call bullshit? Because the simple fact that you don't have no kids, right? So you haven't had that talk yet to have that feel of it being because you know you're going off of okay me I know like with me I know that I want to feel this way, you know what I'm saying, like but your daughter come up to you at fucking 10, 9, 10 or whatever, you gonna be like, well, what the fuck, bitch, which one fuck for you like 9 or 10? That's some shit like that's gonna be.
No, but you misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm not saying the talk is me letting her go do this thing. The talk may be because what a lot of parents end up doing is that, right? Is they turn it into this mysterious thing. And when you close the door, anything with your kids, it make them want to look
through the door.
No, for sure.
It make them want to know what it is.
Peek around the curtain.
So you just take away the
mystery of it.
Tell them what it is.
That's all I'm saying. If you
Tell
talk
them exactly
about
what it is.
if you talk about an 11, 12-year-old, something like that, even 13, you take away the mystery of it.
Yeah.
Whereas like, listen, I can tell you what this is. We can talk about what it is. We talk about it as scientifically as needed.
It's possible, yeah.
It's possible. But I can tell you what this is, tell you what this is about, and explain to you why, especially a kid young, explain to you why you ain't ready to do this.
Exactly.
Because what can come along with this. And when you are ready to do it, but you, it's like, I understand you feeling like you don't believe me, but I'm saying,
no.
Where would that come from?
No, this is my thing.
Like, I'm taking it from the people I've met as an adult. And I see how they turned out. And I asked them, well, and it's multiple women. I asked them, well, when you was growing up, what did your parents or the people that was around you, your elders, talk to you about sex and relationships? Like, what did they tell you? And a lot of people didn't have conversations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't have conversations.
Yeah,
or they had conversations and it was like, you better not be out there fucking. And that was it.
Or they just pushed it to the back.
Or they pushed it
to the back.
Like,
Or they made the
girl feel like any sexual feeling she had,
she was a hoe.
Made her feel like a hoe. So now she can't open herself up to a man, even as an adult. She can't open herself up to a man because in the back of her mind, as soon as she do it, she a hoe. No matter what the fuck it is. She's letting the insecurities of another motherfucker. She's letting the insecurities of another motherfucker.
He's been angry like
stand in the way of what she can do. I think that shit is fucking evil, honestly.
It is.
That shit is evil because it feels like whenever I talk to guys, like younger guys who got kids, like got girls, and I really try to break it down, it sounds like it gets real weird. It'd be like, okay, so your 16, 17-year-old daughter or whatever, you talk to her about sex. I don't want to fuck. Okay, but you know you can't stop her. I don't want to hear that shit. She can't go nowhere. But the more you lock them down and somewhere else sneak out.
Yeah, it's like I know a few people that
have fuck girls who can go nowhere. So what you think gonna happen?
I know a few people that their parents like super fucking strict and they found a way to get the fuck out Yeah.
They be the worst ones a lot of times.
And what happens to those girls? They catch something sometimes. They get pregnant sometimes.
End up on Murray sometimes.
End up there sometimes. Why? Because they didn't protect themselves. They was waiting for the guy that they wanted to fuck to protect them. Oh, you didn't bring no condoms? Fuck no, I ain't bring no. I'm 16 years old. I want to fuck raw bitch. No,
Wait,
I bring no
can I say something?
But guess what? If she got condoms, don't worry about it, player. I got them. Here you go.
All
Here
right.
you go.
All right. Let's talk about condoms, right? We're gonna get off of that because that really got like insane.
No, I'm
That was
serious. I think
yeah. You names popping out your head, bro. This shit was just it was like.
Somebody was fucking at 13.
But all right, the weirdest encounter I ever gotten was when I was working at the deli, right? It was this gay couple that came in. It was two females. One was a dyke, the other one was like the lipstick lesbian, I guess. The dyke came in and bought fucking condoms, and I was so confused. Like, remember I told you? I was confused as hell. 'Cause I was like, wait, why is she buying condoms? And she came in there like every day of the week to grab condoms. I was like, so you don't clean off your dildo? Because we don't sell like female condoms at delis. Like, it's all like male condoms.
She not selling. I mean, cleaning off her dildo.
But it was weird as fuck though, because I was like, yo, like, why are you buying condoms if you're using a fake dick?
That's their business. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. That's their business. That don't move me.
That
I
don't.
don't care about that.
Someone's angry around.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't care if people doing it. Like on that type, like adults doing it big on that type of time. I don't care about that. Cause suppose it isn't. Like she put condoms on her dildo. So what?
It was just weird because it was just like, don't you clean it off after every like, basically like sterilizing it. You know what I'm saying?
Why wouldn't you wipe it off?
But
Right.
But certain stuff might not be like certain stuff might not be necessarily for cleanliness. Like she might clean it off every time, but the condom might not be for cleanliness. It might be for aesthetic purposes.
Yeah.
So like okay. For example, right?
Mm-hmm.
For example, so a more butch-esque lesbian who may present more masculine, may dress more masculine.
Okay.
But that's an aesthetic. I'm doing this because I like how it look. You know what I'm saying? I like how this look. I like how this.
Oh, so you think she put the condom on just to make it?
Because it
show?
probably maybe I have no
To
idea.
fit
But that's
the-
what I'm saying. I don't care. That's not. I don't have to understand that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That don't matter to me. But yeah, no.
So Muff, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where you from? What part of the city?
I'm from Chinatown. I do Chinese food deliveries. I work at Red Star on Oyak Road in Logan.
Okay.
It's like, I'm kidding.
Right.
Oh shit, that's not true.
That was fucking, yo, you're
Yeah.
fucking racist, bro.
Like,
That
if
is
you-
bad.
If I say,
That's fucking bad,
If
bro.
I say, yo, I want to open up this like soul food chicken spot.
Or if I
Right,
I
I
want to
do.
do that.
Well,
Like,
I'm
you
a
would-
DJ.
You be like, oh, okay.
You be like, alright, that's what's up.
You be like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Hey, if a nigga was like, yeah, no, I'm a professional DJ. Right.
That be
Yeah.
fucked up. Like,
Yeah.
don't do that, Anna. Don't do that.
But no. All jokes aside, though, for real though, Mary, for the people that don't know you, for our, our fans that don't really know you, like, just give us a little bit of give us a background about you.
Damn, put me on the spot, shit.
I mean, you the special.
I want to get the introduction, like how he got it. Like, can you?
Come on.
Okay.
Stop.
Well, it's. I mean,
Stop.
I said things about him that I know.
Yeah, you don't really.
That's what I'm saying. Fill us in.
As far as you knew, I deliver Chinese food, but
That was. I mean, don't y'all own Chinese restaurants?
I'm not Chinese.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Let's
I'm
leave this shit
Mexican.
alone. Can we leave this alone and just continue to tell us about this?
It's got real racial.
Crazy.
What is going on?
I'm Mexican. Can't
I'm
you
trying
tell?
I'm trying to make us lose fans. Shit, goddamn. Like,
But is it?
just leave it alone. Just let it go.
I'll leave it alone.
You
You're
know,
right.
you keep pulling on it.
Oh, now you want to be the balance. But when he was hating on women, you wasn't the balance then.
That wasn't me. What I say, ain't no women.
Yo, your energy woman was like,
Go to a few episodes ago, bro. Talking about talking about kicking bitches out and not the prenuptials and all that. Yeah.
I'm definitely That's
bro,
for sure.
I'm just saying, you were
That's
a terrible
for sure,
guy
for sure.
those episodes, bro.
That's for sure.
Terrible.
You were a terrible guy.
I was. That's truth, honest, and the way to quit. Like that's it.
Okay.
That's that. You want to talk about what I'm teaching?
We'll keep on living by that.
That shit.
We'll keep on living by that. Now,
I am.
females
But I'm saying I wasn't kicking in women's back in this episode.
But no.
no.
This shit just started. We can't talk about what's going on now. How do we get talk about
I thought she was referring to this.
No, she's talking about previous
what they
inquiries, brother.
I mean, I was talking about both, but
Worth too damn
and
fast.
I went back up. I was talking about previous too.
But I love women.
Good you say it.
He said,
Right. That's exactly what they say. I got black friends.
That's not true.
I just think alimony is
Bullshit.
Okay, man.
I just think alimony is some more shit.
Continue to tell us something about you, please.
Alright,
For real though, this time, like, you know what I mean? So the fans could just know just a
Damn,
little
my
bit. We
mind-
ain't trying to.
my mind, I had a long ass day.
work at a nail shop.
That's racist too.
real.
No, that's true.
That's real fucking
That's what
racist.
he told me.
Yo,
That's fucking racist.
You're wrong. Maybe you don't need no more strawberry lemonade. Done.
That fucking 2% alcohol. That 2% fucking alcohol. How are you drinking 2% alcohol, bro? We might as well go get you a margarita.
Listen. Cut that shit out.
Yeah, we gotta
Tell us
add
about you, man, please, cause this.
zoom in on him fucking pouring. You gonna add alcohol in there now?
He said,
This is what you add with that.
Jesus.
Like you don't.
Baby, how long has he been taking baby steps though? Like,
I'm drinking this because I like it. Why can't you just like this?
you sound like a female at the bar getting a fucking daiquiri. That's what you sound like. I'm drinking it because I like it. You need a cherry. You can't add juice if you.
She told me you need a cherry though. She out of control, man. Proud of you.
How you eat? You added
It's
lemonade.
strawberries. You can't add cherries in the strawberry drink.
Okay.
That don't make sense.
You ever order a strawberry? You found the straw?
Bro, this shit good as a motherfucker.
It's juice. That's why. It's fucking juice. It's juice.
Let's tell the truth. Alcohol is fucking disgusting. Alcohol tastes like devil piss.
Cheers.
Alcohol tastes like devil piss.
Alcohol.
Y'all pretending that alcohol is good
But
because y'all like being drunk.
I don't think you've been through enough in life, bro. That's all. That's it.
being drunk is fucking lit.
Maybe that's what it is.
That's probably
I
what it
haven't
is.
gone through things.
First of all, being drunk is fucking. You don't gotta go through things.
But you haven't gone through enough
Being
to
drunk
get
is
you
fucking
on
lit.
this- Let me see what this drink tastes like. Let me see what. Yeah. You like this
When I was 21,
When you was 21.
when I was 20, on my birthday, when I had first turned 21,
Right.
they took me to the bar and shit. It was like, we're gonna take you to the bar, we're gonna get you fucked up. They was like, give my man a double shot of Hennessy.
Yep. That's what they
Give him
like.
a double shot.
That's what they like. I don't like
Right.
Hennessy.
And I drank that shit and I was like, how the fuck is y'all drinking this?
But that's the whole thing. No, that's the thing. You gotta find out your method
You
with
have
drinking
to
it
find
though.
your niche.
I found it.
No,
Then mixes is your thing.
that's juice, bro.
Don't back off from it when niggas clown you. Like, own it. Like what the fuck? That's what it
You
is.
sound like I'm backing off.
Say you drinking mixers. Like what
You sound like
it
I'm
is.
backing off.
I want y'all to look at him hold that straw while he drink that
What
drink.
you trying? What it is, bro? Like,
Bro,
it's like with me. I can't drink clear. I do not like to drink clear.
See,
I don't
I had-
wanna drink no clear.
I had my fair
Like, this
share
is what it
of
is.
alcohol experiments. So I went through my vodka phase. I went through my Bacardi phase.
I went,
I
especially
went through my
vacation.
cognac phase. I can't do vodka or Bacardi. I had bad
Yeah.
fucking experiences
I
with
pass
those.
out and like all bad shit happens from vodka and Bacardi. All that like all
You're
that clear
drinking
shit.
Bacardi now.
Well, it's brown
It's
and it's fine.
fucking. It's rum. It's rum.
Okay, I'm talking about vodka. All right, I'm sorry. Well, vodka. Let me be more specific. Vodka.
What am I, the alcohol connoisseur here? Like that's
It
that's
definitely
you.
sounds like it.
That's
It
the
sounds
place.
like Cause I
take it there.
I don't like the feeling of feeling like because I'm Asian, I'm just like that alcoholic person.
no. I don't even play.
Is that an Asian thing?
I don't think
Yeah,
it's Asian.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
I thought-
That's
You never knew
Yeah,
Asians
I
or
thought
Like it's an alcohol thing.
You ever went to an Asian baby shower, kid's birthday, anything? They had cases of freaking Hennessy and beer for the adults. Weddings, he been to a wedding, and the cases of alcohol there for like. It's not open bar. You get a bottle on the fucking table, and it's not $100 to get in. It's basically like you're paying for your seat with the food and everything. So they don't do like Asians don't do gifts. They do money.
Wow.
They do money. So even with baby showers or anything, they giving money. Like
you gotta pay $100 to go to the baby shower.
No, you don't gotta pay $100.
So how would you get to the baby shower?
You give money, bro. You don't fucking. You can do gifts like Americanized gifts, but back like
So
my
for like
parents,
birthdays and shit?
yeah, you get money.
Cause like my birthday coming up.
Like basically what you spend on any other parties, like
Like what about like friends though?
What you mean?
Like if I'm your friend, right, and I'm having a party, and I'll be like, yo, Huff, you should come, and you should bring your friends, and they should bring gifts. And
They bringing you bottles, and they're gonna give you a gift, or not even a gift. They're gonna give you money because most people be like, I don't know what they like, so I'm gonna just give them money. Like that's just the thing.
I like that.
Yeah,
Like Asian people, it's more so like what you spend on either of those parties, you make that shit right back.
Right.
Baby showers, everything. He fucking on that shit.
I was about to say that, but if you're a part of the culture, then they probably would give you
money.
money. Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
Like my mom, she waited. Like she was like, "Oh, you need to hurry up and have a fucking kid." So I've been going through all my friends' fucking kids' graduations, birthday, baby showers. I spent so much money. Like she put out like at least $200 herself, and then another $200 with my dad. So you know what I'm saying? Like all that money. So she was like, if I was to do a party for my grandchild, you know how much money I'm gonna get back? I'm gonna get all that shit that I spent on everybody else. Like,
all right, let's go to that then. Well, when do you feel like you're going to be ready to have a kid?
damn, the moon out.
Yeah, I got
Something like that.
Yo, that shit full moon out there.
I'm just saying, like I mean,
Yo, the sky's just
like you
sparkling.
said, like you said, your parents want you to have, and I'm sure it's. I mean,
Pass this
folks'
thing.
I ain't
parents
having no kids,
wouldn't
cuz.
mind you to- what mine.
I ain't having no kids.
You ain't having no kids, not one, ever, not even to your husband, not one time.
I'm adopting. I didn't see no. You know what? You know what's the crazy part? I didn't see my cousin give birth, and that scared the fuck out of me.
But it's like if you get somebody that you feel like is the person you want to spend the rest of your life.
I mean, if it happens, then it happens. But then it's just like I'm not.
So you're open to it, is what
I'm open, but then it's just like if my whole thing is this, I'm like big on family because how my parents were,
Right.
even if they're fucked up. But
I get what you mean.
it was just like that whole thing to where so if I was to give someone a child, I want to be married. I want to have that foundation for my kid. Like
Right.
I don't want to be like another baby mom and all
Right.
that. Like I don't. That's all I don't want. But
And I'm not saying not to cut you off, but granted the fact a lot of people don't plan for that. Like I'm not saying like I feel like you go into it expecting that y'all can make this work or y'all can figure it out or whatever the case may be, and then you just figure out over time it's just like it's just not it. This is just not what's gonna cut it. Like it's not gonna get over it.
I mean, shit happens. But it's just like that. Me, that's what I want preferably. But then I know at the end of the day stuff happens. People like you know fall apart, whatever the situation is.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's just like the whole focus that if I was having a child with them, the whole focus is that kid. So it'll be that. But my biggest fear is going into it and then hating the person that I fucking had a child with. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a lot of people though.
But the thing is, and that's so crazy because that's real shit. And it's scary because it's like a lot of people can hide their true selves for months, years at times. Like you will never know who a person really is until I guess an event happens and it makes them snap or it makes them show their true self or whatever the case may be. It's like it's just it's insane, man. It's yeah, I definitely understand what you
Like that's just my biggest fear though. Like,
Yeah.
cause
that was my biggest fear.
I overthink a lot of stuff. So like I psych myself out with a lot of things. So it's like if I was found out I was pregnant, like
Right.
so much shit will run through my mind where so now it's just like on some shit where so I'm just like, yo, what the fuck? What are we gonna do? I know this shit ain't this, and you know what I'm saying? Like that whole shit happened, and that happens to a lot of people. But then it's just like if you know like y'all not like there with each other now. Imagine how it's gonna be when the kid comes. Like
exactly, and that brings me to another point. I feel like And I mean,
Damn, you
I
ain't
mean,
asked me if I wanted to have a kid. That's fucked up, bro. Go ahead.
because I know you.
Bring you
Darren.
to your other point,
But,
then.
another point bring me to is
You get
damn,
one.
you
We
fucked
get.
me up.
We get one co-host.
Fucking Black
dog. That's what I'm
Jedi.
talking about,
Goddamn.
dog. We get one co-host.
Bro, you
gonna
don't want no
fucking-
kids. You don't want no kids. You don't like kids. You don't even like dogs no more. You used to like dogs.
more.
You don't even like dogs. So what am I talking about right now? What am I gonna ask you if you want a kid for? If it happens, it happens with you.
I didn't know you
But if
knew
it
that.
does not happen, you are counting your blessings.
I didn't know you knew
I
that.
know you. Yeah, I know you, Darren. I'm a very observant.
Darren.
Yeah, your name is Darren today. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit,
I know you don't want
Alan.
no kids. Oh, man. But I know you don't want no kids, bro. Simple as that. I know you don't want no kids. But dang, what was I saying?
Like if I had like a little girl.
Oh my god. Out here,
So I
bro.
can think about what I was talking. What I wanted to talk. What's talking? Go ahead. Let me think.
And like I could make her act like me and shit.
You know what's crazy though? Because when I was younger, I was a fucking crazy ass tomboy. I was a crazy tomboy. Like I still have my little tomboy ways. Like I grew up. I'm the only girl out of 3 boys.
Right.
I have a bunch of guy cousins. Like I was always around my guy cousins playing football, all that shit. Like I was that tomboy, but then it was just like as I got older, I was like that shit just started like I still do little like sport stuff, but then I'm into makeup. I'm like into doing my hair and stuff like that. So it's just like you can want that. That's gonna happen for a little while, but she's gonna veer off and do like girly shit.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, girl shit ain't. Her girl shit ain't.
She ain't gonna be you all the time, baby.
No. But she gonna talk shit. She gonna have these jokes. She gonna get on like. I'm talking about it that way. She
I
gonna
like
be
that.
girly. I'm saying like.
That's fine. That's not. It's not about her being a. But she gonna know. But she gonna know how to fight. She gonna know how to shoot. She gonna have the capacity to make sure she ain't gonna be out here as nobody's victim. She
you can't say that,
she
though.
blowing motherfuckers clean
No, but you can't
away.
say that though, because as
Why
much
can't
as
I?
you put that on her though, her as a female, is that part of her at the end of the day, if she fucking loves someone, is that part of her at the end of the day to where it's though, she going crazy for him, but at the end of the day, she love him, so she gonna stick around for the fuck shit.
Bro.
Cause
I'm
that's
talking about physical.
But listen, the shit
That
you
was
just
physical.
explained.
If she get into some stupid
But you
shit,
talk about physical, you gotta talk about emotional
But
too
the
though.
shit you just
Not true.
explained
No,
is
you
your
do.
little sister, bro. You molded your little sister. She is damn near. If not,
that's not my little sister is
Ashley
the way.
damn near is splitting. If it can't get no closer, she is a female version of you, bro. You tripping.
Wait,
You
she
tripping.
said, look how
Probably,
you look at
listen,
you.
all right, now I can say probably not now,
Right.
but coming up,
Right.
nigga, she's a spitting. You spit her right out.
Give it to me.
Attitude,
Give it to me.
demeanor, like how she was standoffish to everybody until she got to really know you.
But I'm a friendly
Fuck
motherfucker.
out of here until you know him. You don't know. You ain't fuck with nobody. You don't know him. You might even know they. You might not even know they breathe until a nigga introduce you to him. Like, yo, this is my man right here. This is my guy. Like,
Right.
It's like, oh, all right, I think I've seen boy around a few times.
Right.
But you ain't know that nigga existed until the.
But that may be my mom.
Though. Like it may be like me and Ashley probably.
I get that, but it's like I feel like
Cause we talk
Ashley.
shit. Cause she talk shit.
You know that ass nigga.
Ah.
I feel you did do this video, but at the
I'm
end of
just
the
saying.
day,
My mom talk shit. She talk shit.
yeah.
And what we do?
Follow up.
You understand?
Yeah.
She hate being around both of us.
Yeah.
Cause we
He said, yeah. I'm gonna need these fucking little snippets of Al's. I'm gonna need these snippets of Al's fucking shit. Like, he was.
But my kid
Yeah, bro.
would be a lot like Ashley.
That's what
My
I'm saying.
kid, I'm talking guns.
Ashley was yo.
The girl
I'm
shit is
telling
fine.
you,
I
Ashley was.
had no problem with her getting her hair done, nails done, everything did. All that is cool.
Alright, T.I.
But in your purse, that hammer in there.
But no, my thing is
And
this.
when you before you get yourself a car,
Right.
And she get the car early.
Listen, my thing is this. I know you don't remember that shit because you was from the inside looking out. I was from the outside looking in.
Go ahead.
Ashley was cold to me for a long time, bro. It was probably
Ashley cold though. Ashley cold to a lot of
That's what I'm
niggas.
saying,
But that's how she show affection.
But that's what I'm saying.
She be fucked up.
Cause she learned it from you. It was like a thing you like installed in her, like
Right.
you don't know who? No, fuck out of here. Like no, when that's and that's
It's probably a little. It's probably a little bit of that.
That's the truth. Like that's how you should.
Like the
really
more you
be.
talk about it, the more it makes sense.
That's
Like
what
I'm
I'm saying,
saying,
but it's
like
like-
I mean,
She was
I have a
cold.
question. Right? You know how like it was this video that was going on Instagram and stuff, where the girl got mad because the guy picked her up and his mom was in the front seat. It was the guy's wife. So in that moment, who do you feel like should sat in the front seat and who should sat in the back? Like, but is your
Let's say it's me, right?
Mom, you gotta sit in the back.
I'm sitting in the back. I'm sitting in the back.
So your girl gonna drive?
My girl,
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
sitting in the back.
Listen,
You're driving.
Getting out.
ain't nothing. Listen, at the end of the day, wait. I'm gonna let y'all.
that's if again, that's if it
She's
looks
your
like-
wife. She's your wife.
Wife. Yeah.
You know when y'all get married, she's like
Becomes a
she.
step up.
That's your other half.
Okay, so what am I saying that's wrong? I said I was sitting in the back.
Cause then you're putting yourself in that point to where so you really like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
one of them
I'm not about that. I'm not
I'm
about
gonna
to.
sit in the back and neither one of them want to drive.
No, out. Look, he put himself in that shit to where so he's like, I'm not going to choose. So this is the best thing for me to do. I'm gonna sit back.
But like I said, neither
But
one of them
at the end of the
drive.
day-
Both of them had long days. They both tired. Your mom just got off a flight. Your wife just got off of work.
Oh, then my mom. Oh, well, then my mom gonna send it back. If I'm picking her up, she's. But
It's
it's
different because I'm thinking of my level. My mom,
But
when
that's-
we go to
but that's
pick
how
my
you
mom
can
up-
go off of
But
it,
hear me
bro.
out. But when we go to pick my mom up,
Right.
she don't say she get in the back.
Yeah.
She
Exactly.
be like, I don't want to sit up there with y'all.
So that should have been your first jump. It should have been like,
But
oh,
I'm
But that's if your mom like your wife. What if your mom don't like your wife?
That's not what that means.
What you mean?
You said if that mean my mom don't
She'll gracefully bow out if she likes your wife.
you know, he's saying that
If
she
don't
likes
like your
her.
wife, you think she
and
gonna
she
gracefully just say, "I'm gonna get in the back"? No, she gonna probably be
my
like,
mom. I don't know. I'm thinking
Just get back.
because it's
I
hard
like
to think about another mom. I'm thinking about my mom.
So that's how
That's
And
why I was
she not,
asking you, your
my mom
mom.
not a hater. Like she not like that.
So, no, I'm
That's
saying-
why we not. I'm
But
not
that
a
was
hater.
the question in general, though.
Right.
It was if you was in a car with your mom as the passenger seat, right? You went to go pick up your wife. Who do you feel like should have been in the back seat and who should have been in the front? Do you feel like your mom should have got out and got in the back seat?
My mom got out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But at the end of the day,
I don't think anybody should just get out like that.
But then-
this is like my wife. Go ahead.
Brittany said your mom sit in the back seat when she married.
point blank period.
Somebody
Yeah.
else said you had to sit in the back seat till you was 18. I'm just reading the comments.
I sit back. I sit back there because I'm being chauffeured.
yeah.
I get my.
You gonna be your friend, you got to order your own fucking food because your wife ain't cooking for your ass. And your mom ain't fucking with you.
That's not true.
That's not true.
Shit.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you in trouble? Al in trouble.
I'm gonna,
Al gotta take a shit, y'all.
Oh, you want to take a break?
Al gotta take a shit. He got the bubble guts.
You gotta move it towards you.
Oh, that fucking Bacardi there, you fuck. Take your glasses off before you fall.
Hey, Murph. Chill out.
I had enough time, yo.
the young guys. So y'all see me just keep it going.
Yo.
You gotta put
But how did you answer? Why did you answer like that from beginning if you knew like?
Initially, if I'm thinking about it as just not people, if I'm thinking about it as just if it's my wife and my mom, not my actual girlfriend and my actual mom. Because if I think about it,
I said wife, your wife, and your mother.
well, I don't plan on getting married, so that's
What?
no. Marriage is a construct that we need to get rid of
yeah, still that nigga.
in the world. Yeah.
Listen, no.
Wait. I don't want to get married.
Yeah, no.
That's
Marriage
how we
is a
together.
construct that we need to get rid of as a society.
No, y'all ain't gotta do this.
But wait. How long have y'all been together? So y'all like at that comment, like y'all at that where y'all been with each other for?
We agreed on this before.
Well, you know they had this whole like door where it's like y'all was with each other.
No,
Yeah.
Philadelphia's not a Commonwealth.
Oh, Philadelphia shit.
It is a Commonwealth, but I'm saying as far as what is it called?
Common law marriage?
Yeah.
Commonwealth. Philadelphia don't have that.
Philadelphia is shit.
Pennsylvania don't have that.
Hold on.
Pennsylvania and Philadelphia and shit. It's 6.
Oh, damn.
Pennsylvania does not have that.
It's 7?
Yeah. No, they don't have it at all.
We don't have, Pennsylvania doesn't have that. I don't want to get married.
I'm about to stretch because I'm really about to just deck the shit out of the ball right here real quick. Yeah, is that shit about to just be on some bang, bang, like it's about to get there.
Yeah, we gotta move.
Y'all been together a long time too, though, right?
No, he just looked like it. He just looked like it.
How long y'all been rocking?
We ain't even rocking shit. You better suck my dick all the
Rocking
day.
the boat, that's about that. So,
Barely doing that.
Chris be like, man, I don't know what you need.
My cousin said that.
Machine.
Do I got the Asian glow? My cousin said I'm red. You know what the Asian glow is like? You know when you drink, your face is like.
Oh, you telling me?
Might go with the lights.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's right. It's the lights, right? Because you know I'll never get the Asian glow.
Yeah, because we got that was white and this one's yellow because
Yeah. I was like, probably the lights.
somebody.
And then I got orange, so the lights is right there. So
It better not be.
Not you.
Rob always been common. She was common the whole time. They called you ratchet, Rob.
But yeah, no, like when I think about my mom don't trip over stuff like that.
What?
My girl don't trip over stuff like that. Like trip over backseat, front seat shit. Like I don't trip over stuff like that. We don't really. The only time I trip over the backseat is because I'm 5'9" and sitting in
You
the
5'9"?
back.
I'm like 6'2". I'm 6'2". I'm 6'2", baby.
Okay, well.
Oh, I'll just check out. Did you wipe your ass, bro? What's going on? You pissed with the glasses on? What the fuck? Right? You gotta wipe all that shit down. He done missed the whole fucking toilet with the glasses.
That's how you know.
He was standing on the fucking joint and was
I
like,
think you was smoking when I came out the joint. I said, man, he's smoking in the crib. Oh, this nigga ain't totally different.
But yeah, so that's why I felt that way. That's why I felt that way about it.
Brittany
Yeah,
says cohabilitation is bullshit.
cohabilitation.
I believe
I
that.
believe she need cohabitation.
Alright, look, I'm not even saying
Cool,
I
cool.
can't spell.
first of all, see, I was telling you, your body's been way off with like the
I'm just
female.
saying that's what she
Cause
said.
you was, we finna jump you today.
How? What I say wrong?
She not about to stop today.
What I say wrong?
You want to correct it? You ain't got to correct her on well, we
Well,
lied.
cohabilitation don't mean what I think she think it means. You was talking about.
You know what?
You was talking about.
We're gonna jump him. We're gonna jump him, right? We're gonna jump him.
So should
I'm good for kicking him in his knees. I'm good for that. I'm good for the knees action, the ankle action. I'm good for that.
I don't suggest that other people not get married. I know it's not for me.
It's your preference. Everyone has their own
I know
preference.
it's not.
That's
for
what
me.
it is.
Like I got a couple friends that got married, and I was really happy for them. Like I was happy for them because they happy.
Right.
But I say like me personally, it ain't like
It ain't for you.
yeah, really yeah, and it's yeah.
What makes it what makes it different from when you're dealing with someone for so many years, like y'all like girlfriend and boyfriend, whereas when y'all get married? Because you know when you get married, the only thing that changes is on paper.
Yeah, exactly.
So why must it change?
That's the part.
But why must it change when it's on paper?
That's the part.
Y'all gonna continue doing it how y'all was doing it. You know what I'm saying?
That's the part.
It's being on paper.
Yes, that's the part. It's being a contract that is then seen by the government.
But what she's saying is if it was already going smooth,
Right.
and if nothing is changing, but you just writing your name down on paper or write or
Well,
sign
this is
some
not,
paper.
But you know what's crazy?
Because it's not just writing your name down on paper.
Right.
It's all this other extra shit.
That's what they said.
No, but you know.
Now I'm about to kick women's back in.
No.
But that's what they said.
No.
It's not just that.
Let me say this though, because if you want to talk about it, because it's certain religions, it's certain cultures where it's not on paper.
Well,
Where
I'm
it's
religious, so that pisses me out.
That's why I said it's certain
Right.
religions, and certain cultures. It's different. Like Cambodian culture. I don't have COVID, y'all. It's okay. I know I'm Asian. Sorry. I got my test. Is in my email.
Hey, yo.
But no, but I'm saying like Cambodian, like Asian culture, you do the whole wedding stuff, but it's not written down. But it's like
That's what we say we'll do.
Yeah, and then it's like and then it's also like with like the Islamic culture.
Batman. It was Batman.
Disrespect.
Wait, what happened? I was just
Batman or Spider-Man is gonna be the one who gives like
You know what? What position? That's my officiant. Because you know how like people like, yeah, you can't do it and all that shit. I want to be that bully. Like, yeah,
Brittany said, "Why not marriage?"
I'm off of marriage.
Also, because the comment, everything on here is slower.
Yeah,
I'm getting married. People, for those people who were wondering, I'm gonna find that special
I
someone.
didn't even finish what I was saying because you don't want to talk about Batman and fucking Superman. Like, what the fuck?
I was agreeing with you.
Yeah, I was saying though, like, it's just, I feel like it's only certain places, like, and it's gonna make me, like, I might get a little shit because it's like, oh, you're Asian in America, and why are you there? But I feel like in America, it's just like, everything gotta be down, everything gotta be set in stone, everything gotta be this, and then it's like, if it's not your fault at the end of the day. But then it's certain cultures and certain religions where it's always just like, you don't have to write it down on paper. At the end of the day, it's just like, you're married in the eyes of God. Whoever God it is, whatever God it is that. Because it's like, my parents, they got married, like, it was this whole, like, the Cambodian regime shit that was going on in Cambodia. Like, my parents was refugees, and they came, like, you know, that whole thing happened.
Right.
They were forced to get married.
So they had to get it out the mud.
Yeah, they were forced to get married. So when they finally came to America, they was just like, we didn't get that wedding that we wanted or whatever. Then they got married, which is weird to me because I'm like, you guys are Buddhists. Why the fuck did y'all get married by a priest? And you had the priest name my brother, which was weird because I'm like,
Yeah.
but then I get where my mom was coming from because my dad did name my oldest brother Kim, and she was like, that was a typical Asian name and it's a girl name.
Yeah.
So my other two brothers, the name out of the Bible is David and Joseph. It's just weird overall. So I'm like, how do y'all understand this? Because y'all came over there and know a lick of English. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the whole thing was just like, in certain religions, certain cultures, and if you feel like marriage isn't for you, why deal with someone for so long if you guys are not gonna, like, if you guys already if you guys already feel like y'all gonna be with each other but y'all don't believe in marriage, and it's just like y'all just dating for semi fucking years, and it's just like, okay, can we just say, like, you call her your wife, you call her your wifey, you don't call her nothing?
That one called me a
But then if
that's not what it's, that's not where my
no, but I'm just saying though, like,
that's not where my hesitation is. That's not hesitation. That's not where my disgust is.
it's with the paperwork and everything, with the alimony and all that shit. You know.
It's where alimony
Right.
law. Alimony law is disgusting to me. It's honestly, to me, it's like damn near evil.
Chris says marriage sucks. Brittany says, why, Chris? Dominique says,
Chris,
you want to find her or have you found her?
You're cohabitant,
I think we're talking
Chris.
about-
But marriage sucks.
For me, if I break it down, for me real quick, my thing with marriage is, in America, over 50% of marriages fail. Now when you look at that, that's the word fail. That means end in divorce. That's
Right.
what that means.
Right.
That does not have anything to do with the number that's higher of marriages that do not end in divorce, but people who are not together anymore. Understand? My grandmother, until the day she died, was still married to my grandfather, and
Right.
they had not been together for decades. Now they didn't hate each other, but they weren't together. Okay, so that's where it starts, right? Over 50% fail. Now that means
Excuse me. Sorry.
more times than not, your marriage will fail. Okay? More times than not. Now, if that's the case, you think about what you want to do in life. What type of life do you want to create for yourself? Now imagine you create that life and you are the breadwinner, right? You create that life and you are the breadwinner. And you've done everything you want to do, and y'all had all the fun y'all want to have, and whatever then happens, she files for divorce. 80% of divorces are filed by the woman. 80%. talk to her. So, if 80% is filed by women, and most alimony is treated like person A, person B. Okay? Treated person A, person B. So, person who pays the most taxes and makes the most money, that person has to then pay alimony, right? If there's no prenuptial agreement and all that. So, if I had this worked out before I met my current girlfriend, right? So, in my head, if I'm working as hard as I'm working, because I was doing radio, I'm trying to do all that, trying to do the podcast thing, trying to do music, trying to do all these things, right? I'm trying to make money by doing stuff I want to do, right? I have expectations of myself. I'm expecting to create something of myself. So, once I get to the point and I find somebody, whoever she may be, and we may be in love, but no guy, every single guy who has gone through that shit, all of them said, bullshit, my girl would never do this to me. They all think that. No guy got married knowing his girl would be that girl that would take his shit from him or take half his shit. They would go, my girl would never do that. Not my girl. They all think that.
I'm so glad I'm here today because I'm ready to call bullshit.
What's the
I'm gonna call bullshit.
What I'm wrong about?
This is where I'm gonna call bullshit from, right?
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, if you found that one female that's fucking down for you and rocking for you, and she fucking sitting there, if you're getting into all this stuff, right? And she's sitting there rocking for you, right?
Okay.
You have your focus. You got your tunnel vision, right?
Sure.
And this is where I feel like your tunnel vision, it gets a little fucked up at, because it's not bad. It's not bad that you got your tunnel vision where you know where you want to get, but you kind of forget everything else aside of that with your other life. Whereas your girlfriend, your girlfriend, whoever you're dealing with, because your whole tunnel vision is focused on, I'm gonna get this shit together. I'm gonna do this. No. Let me start before I forget what the fuck I'm saying. Let me start. Because a lot of times, if we're talking statistics, right? You said whatever the percentage is whoever. What you said? Who filed for divorce? The female.
80%.
It was females, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about it. If we're talking about like that percentage of females filing for the divorce, let's go into why they filed for divorce. Let's go into that though. Now it's I don't know, but no, let's go into that though, because a lot of times when you go into that percentage, right, and you're going into I'm building this, I'm building that, a lot of times the females feel neglected. You want the female to sit there and be like, don't fuck with me, I'ma still rock with you and this, that, and third, but you're not giving me no attention, you're not loving me, you're not this, your main focus is that, you're forgetting about me. Like, let's be real, because a lot of times that's what happens. Whether it's a female or the male, and that's what happens when your main focus is that. Mm-hmm. Your whole television clouds everything else around, whereas your support system.
Can I speak on that?
Yeah.
I'm asking, can I speak on that point?
Go ahead, speak on your point. Go ahead, speak on your point.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So,
say what you about to say.
Two things. One, I don't necessarily agree, but I'll go with that. Let's say what you're saying is true. Let's say I'm going with that. I don't care. Okay? Even if I'm doing it, and the relationship is over, in my world, I want the relationship to just be over. That's it.
But that's the whole thing.
You don't owe me shit now, and I don't owe you shit.
But that's the whole where it's just like, I feel like when we talked about it earlier, Al, when you was like, oh yeah, bitches be doing this and they be making me feel, it's because y'all feel like they wouldn't do that to y'all, because y'all held them to a higher standard. Right. So as soon as they get to that point, it's fucking blasphemy for the females. Because I'm gonna say this though, right? How many females have you ever dealt with, right? That was cooking for you, 60. Washing your fucking clothes, doing all this shit for you to make sure you fucking good, and you wasn't doing nothing, right? How many times? And so a point where it's though, at that one point, it stops, right? She don't say nothing. It just stops. And then now she changed. And it's a reason why she changed. It's because now you wasn't appreciating it no more. You just expected it now. Because a lot of times when it comes to guys, y'all do it because when a female, that's the whole thing.
It becomes routine.
Females really fuck up because they sit there and they do all this wifey shit for motherfuckers that's just boyfriends or somebody dealing with.
Right.
And then now it's just motherfuckers is expected. Like guys expect it. So now it's just like now that I stop, now I look like a nut ass bitch because I'm not doing that shit no fucking more.
Right.
And then now I'm just on that type of time where so now I'm fucking weird and you're just mad and this, that, third. And it happens though.
No, that's just real shit.
So, but this, alright, Kelsey,
Brittany said, period.
Hey Brittany, hey boo, hey
You
boo.
talking real shit though.
That's facts though.
Even if you right.
I am right.
Okay, you're right. Okay, you're right. Let's go there. I still don't care. I still don't care.
But my whole thing is
What I'm saying is this.
I was trying to talk.
Even when.
because you can't say you.
Oh, my fault. Even when that's the case. If you have set yourself up as a man to put yourself in a position where somebody can feel that way about you, and then their result of that is to take what you built.
What?
Is to take what you built.
But it don't
what you
always go to that though.
Yeah,
You're going into the sixes where so you feel like that's the end result, and that's why you be feeling the way you feel.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if I'm saying for Al,
Our football
Say
man.
for you.
Huh?
Say for you. Say for you. Don't say for Al.
I'm just
Hey,
using
wait,
this.
I ain't trying to fuck
No, I'm
that.
saying I'm gonna talk when I get a chance to talk, but go ahead, say for you, bro.
I ain't fucking with you, cuz.
All
I'll
right.
say for me.
I ain't fucking with you.
That's fine. I'll say for me.
I'll say for me.
I said I'll.
You said Al.
I'll say for me.
Try to throw him in there.
In my opinion, all of this stuff all of the great, amazing things that women do for us, and how we should actually appreciate them. If you have become that person who is just expected it, it's become routine, your punishment for that is to lose those things. Damn, I gotta worry about myself then. I no longer have those things. If those are the things that are important.
I really feel like he's talking bullshit, bro. I really do. I feel like you're really talking bullshit, bro. I don't.
When you say bullshit, are
I
you
feel
saying
like you're
that?
trying to. No, I feel like you're just trying to say shit, but then you're really talking bullshit. Like
I don't know what
you're talking bullshit, bro. Cause you're.
I don't know what you mean.
Cause you're like, I'm
I'm
saying you sit there and like, oh,
agree with what I'm saying.
I don't agree, and I feel like you're lying. I feel like you sit there and you say no. I feel like you sit there as much as you sit there and say, okay, if this happens, it happens because of this and that and third. But then at the end of the day, you're still dwelling on the statistic of divorce and who fucking files the statistics of who fucking files for divorce. You're dwelling on that. Where so no.
Because that's what marriage is for me. That's the part that I don't want. That's why I'm not.
But you're dwelling on that to where so it goes into your future relationships or your relationships that you're in now to where so you feel like if that shit happens, right, it's not a loss for me. It's whatever. But you can't deny the fact.
It's a loss. I lost that woman. That's a loss.
You just said you didn't care.
No.
Did he not say he didn't care?
No, you
No. Did he not say he didn't care though? He
I'm not
said.
saying I didn't say that. You're misinterpreting what I'm saying.
Maybe I'm saying it wrong. You listen.
Brittany said it's a
I'm
known
in the
fact
comments right
that
now.
women help men live longer.
That's a bullshit.
Yes.
Hey
That
Brittany.
doesn't have anything to do.
Hey boo.
That doesn't have anything to do with marriage. I'm responding to it. That's not a marriage thing.
I said the same thing.
Okay, women help them live longer because men usually don't go to the doctor as much as they should.
No.
They usually don't take.
Women help men live longer because women help men's lives be easier. Let's be clear. Let's be clear, because if you got it, all right, specific. Let's be specific. All right, talk about my situation, right?
Sure.
You got your whole thing going on, right?
Sure.
Certain things I get on your ass about,
All right.
right? I get on your ass about it. Whereas those certain things that you feel like you're fucking missing, and I bring it up, and then now you understand it. Specific.
No. We're not going.
Specifics. Like what?
We know.
You get on my ass about what?
Job.
Okay.
Job. Yeah,
Just an example.
Jobs.
Now,
Jobs, anything else. Your girl be the first jobs, friends, everything. Look, listen. Your mate, whoever your mate is the first to call out bullshit at any of your friends, right or wrong. Because you'd have been around your fucking girl, right?
Absolutely.
And you've just seen a friend that you felt like is not that right for her.
Totally agree.
Right? But as soon as your girl sit there and say, oh, that's not your man's, bro. Oh, I grew up with him, this and the third. You be, guys be so against when females sit there. No, guys really do. Guys really do.
I don't know about that.
No, you right. No, you right.
Guys really do, because you can't tell no man about their friend.
But there's been times where I thought a shorty was just 100 and she was fucking on my friends.
Whoa.
oh, that be, yeah.
Shit happens like that.
That
So
be,
it's like
yeah.
you can't just say that because the shorty say that don't fuck with this nigga.
Right.
Don't fuck with him. It's because the shorty might be saying don't fuck with this nigga because she just fucked him.
But that's bringing
No,
it. But that's bringing it.
I said
But that's bringing
your mate. I said your mate. I said your mate.
Your mate,
Whoever you're dealing with.
No, she right.
I said your mate. Whoever you're dealing with. Be the first to know.
Let's assume when she say it, she's just correct.
But no, I'm saying your mate, your shorty is all the same thing.
No, that's yes.
That's the same thing.
But I'm saying your point was that sometimes she be wrong.
Right.
Sometimes she be lying.
Don't fuck with him.
Absolutely.
Don't click with him.
But
the whole time she can be just trying to hide something
right.
from you.
But what I'm gonna say is let's say for the scenario that she's bringing up,
Right.
let's just say she's correct.
Right, no.
For the scenario,
there's been a lot of times where shorty.
right. But for the scenario, but because
My point is, everything she named can be done without marriage. That's my point. You don't need to be married to have all of those things. Marriage do not give you anything or take anything.
Me personally.
But it don't give you anything.
Me
But it
personally.
goes
it's for
into
the
the
female,
point.
bro.
No, but that's the whole
It's for the
thing.
female.
You how you feel, right?
Sure.
Me growing up, how I grew up, marriage is everything.
I'm not saying it's
You
security.
like that's the whole thing. So how I feel about marriage is not the way you feel about marriage, but it'll be that. But at the same time, it's just like if you're dealing with someone.
But is it? Let me ask you this one, right? Is it if you be 100% honest? The way you feel is based on more emotional stuff, not tangible things, right? It's not something you can hold in your hand. It's just how you feel.
But that's what marriage is, bro. It's an emotion. It's not.
Hold on. Now, if that's the case, hold on. But if that's the case,
That's what a relationship is.
but
It's
if that's the
emotion.
case, so what you saying?
Ow,
is
you saying it's
you're
marriage and relationship?
gamble.
No,
What you
I'm
saying
saying
is
a
you're
marriage and a
gamble.
relationship is the same thing. It's just emotion. It's not tangible like what he's saying. It's
not
like you can't
tangible.
grab it. It's not really gonna help you with anything. It's just it's gonna
So then that
soothe
means,
your emotions.
so are you saying? And I'm asking.
Right.
I'm putting this in your mouth. I'm asking. So are you saying that
you think
that it's worth an emotional thing, an
Interesting.
tangible thing that you'll gamble? You play football, my G.
Yeah.
That's physical shit.
Yeah, I'm a
You
gambler.
get hit and get hurt.
Yes, I'm a gambler.
All the money that you make from that
Yes, I'm a gambler, nigga.
comes from you physical shit.
Yes, I will gamble it.
And
Because you need, like you said, we need that fucking balance. We can't be pissed up. You can't be anger, animosity all day. You need that.
And you
But you
need
can hold it
that
in a relationship.
But that's what I'm saying. You need
Marriage
your
don't-
lady.
marriage
But if
don't
your
bring
lady-
that.
But if your lady does not just want a relationship, you gotta go with the fuck your lady want, bro. It's
Then-
nothing you can do.
Say that out.
then that's
Say
that out.
then
If you go
then
to
you
a
gotta
bad day,
okay then
if
you gotta
go to a
rectify
bad
that.
day, you
That's
look to your
fine.
lady, you go
I don't
to
have
a
no
bad
issue. I
day.
don't have no issue with that.
It's
What I'm saying,
different
what
strokes for different folks.
and that's fine. And what I'm saying, and everything I've said was for me.
Right. No,
This
no
how I
doubt.
feel about for me.
No,
That's
no doubt.
that's what I kept saying.
No doubt.
Like I said, I've gone to people's weddings
Right.
and been ecstatic for them.
Right.
And that's not fake shit. I love them. And I love them together.
Right.
I'm not doing that shit.
Right.
I'm not signing that shit.
you got me fucked up. Hell no. Can you imagine?
But you don't have to sign it though. Like you don't.
But that's what. But
But
then again.
and then if I don't,
But then
and we
again.
just go through the ceremony and it's all cool, I don't have an issue with that.
Yeah.
It's
Again,
not
bro,
about.
But I feel like you're just marginalizing marriage as in a fucking
What I'm
in
saying is
no,
these
but
two is separate things. When you keep everything you're saying about just the romanticism part of it, I have no issue with that. I'm talking about the actual tangible parts of it. That shit I don't want. That shit I don't need. And I'll tell other men, they don't have to agree with me, that's fine, but I'll tell other men that you do not deserve, I'll tell the people, because women too. Because they do it to women too.
I feel like I feel like you're really just marginalizing it as a marriage and a fucking contract, which it doesn't have to be. That's what I'm saying. But you just keep marginalizing it as a fucking contract, and I'm just saying it doesn't have to. When you say it, you keep saying like how it is with alimony, how it is with this, but it doesn't have to be because when
It don't have to be.
I know what she means. She mean you keep visualizing it,
Right.
visualizing it as a business decision. It's
Right.
It's not as far as
it
like
doesn't have to
it's
be
not
that.
just like a emotion, like a love thing, like an actual love thing. But the actual reality is that's how it's supposed to be. It's just that in today's world,
Yes.
we don't deem it that way. Back in the day, it was who you loved or who. I can't even say because I'm about to say it was some situation where if your parents felt that this guy was right for you and your family, and he was gonna make your family grow. That I feel like that's when it kinda
people
started.
got married to build up
Better wealth.
Like their family, like you get like something, like you build up your family, like you got the Rothschilds, you got the Johnsons or whatever, and you put them together, they both become, a super family, whatever the case may be. So I feel like
question.
Shut up, Skull. Giving up too much.
Oh, give her a little more.
Says your reason for not getting married is dumb.
Dumb as fuck.
How so?
Who said that, Brittany?
Yeah.
Hey, Brittany! Follow me, baby.
But that's what's annoying to me. Just saying it's dumb does not give me an actual reason.
well, listen,
No, but this is the thing that I'm trying to have you understand, though. You're going off of it as the whole contract thing, that whole animal thing. You're not going as to where as though it can be just a civil fucking contract where not even you have to sign anything.
not even
You could
just love,
Yeah.
bro, like,
Also,
it's just
it would give you on some love shit.
I feel like y'all
Like, just
ignoring me when I say
No,
That part is fine.
no, but no, you say it's fine, but you
What I'm
keep going
saying-
back to
what
the
I'm
whole
saying is-
the alimony shit, all this shit, all this other stuff. You keep going back to that.
it's things that a shorty can do that can make you feel like she's deserving of that alimony or whatever the fuck is like. So it's like it's not even really.
You ever watch Dollar Black? Oh
That's
shit!
what I'm saying. It's not even really.
You ever watch Diary of a Mad Black Woman? God damn!
You don't know what the future holds.
You gonna be Charles in that fucking
Some of the
bathtub.
roughest times of your life that you need.
right.
Some Charles, you gonna be over there blowing bubbles.
Got you.
You can only think like it's
Right.
times where you can only see just as far as your hand is at, bro.
All right, let me ask you
You can
this
be thinking
Ow.
that I'm just ready to just end it, or I'm ready to just shut off the world.
Ow.
But this girl can pull you out of it.
Ow.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Al, let me ask you this, right? One of your fucking worst days that you ever had, like one of the bad days that you ever had, who was the first person that you sat there and you talked to and anything? Who was that first person?
No, really?
No, answer it.
I'm boss to you.
Go ahead.
My girl.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's my whole point though, because you made it seem like
What point?
my whole point was how you made it seem like you came across as if y'all was just cut ties, you like out. He made it seem like he didn't care. No. That's what you said. That's what you but that's what you said. You said at the end of the day, and we was.
From the way you sound, you sound
No,
just like.
let me tell you though, because when you said it though, you was like at the end of the day, if we was to break up, whatever, this and third, I don't care. No. He didn't say that.
He
didn't
say that.
He said that, right? He said that, right?
Yeah, you need to do it through Zoom because people can't come in.
Wow, what the fuck?
I don't know. The passcode is not working. The passcode not working. I'm just telling you what's
Intervene for all new Zoom meetings.
He said, my friend said marriage talk, I'm here for it. Hey, Seth, cop that merch.
We might have to take a break soon.
Cop that merch. Cop that merch.
We take a break soon.
Yeah. Your boy was trying to come in the crib. Real quick. Fuck out of here. You need to take a break.
Alright, so the new
Everything at
the new Zoom is 764.
Damn, her alcohol. Is it alcohol? Is it a liquor store?
Really walking in Zoom call. Now I'm about to get
No, like the liquor store. It's not even.
Online spirits? No.
Yeah, it's 834. No, matter of fact, Arkansas.
Huh?
What's the number?
By the Sabre Road.
764 6.
He not driving my car.
26.
He's so dead.
I can't drive it.
Yeah, he drives my car.
764.
He got my shit by my
6726.
Hold up, I ain't hear about this. Hold up, wait till he gonna break.
4529.
My head done fell out.
What? Not the infamous.
Q1
Not the infamous guy. Not
RSY.
Q1.
What happened, bro?
No, Q1M
Sway. Alright. Okay.
RSY.
The finger. Sway gave the finger.
Q1M
I got you, bro.
RSY.
Oh wait, shit. I'm trying to.
We
Are we still live?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh shit, goddamn. I'm trying to
So
talk
you
to
take
shit.
the break now?
No, I wanna.
We're gonna finish. We're gonna finish
I wanna speak to the point y'all making.
Go ahead.
it. You didn't make a point, but.
I wanna speak to the point y'all
Go
making.
ahead. Go
Before
ahead.
you make that point, guys are not the only one that pay. Tony Braxton had to pay money after her divorce.
And so
Mary J. Blige just had to pay her fucking ex-husband.
You too, Mary.
She had to pay. And Adele had to pay.
We talked about Oprah a couple weeks ago.
And we talked about Oprah too. I said.
Child.
I said Dorian Jones, they go person A, person B, person who makes more money.
That's
ends
true.
up having to pay. That's
That's
what I
facts.
said. Now, to speak to the point y'all making, I am not saying I don't care about the person.
Anti-marriage.
Right. No, go
You're
ahead.
anti-marriage.
I'm not saying I don't care about the
person. What I'm saying.
saying. When I said I didn't care, I'm saying all of the things that y'all are saying. What if this happens? What if this happens? What if she did this? Okay. Then basically what I'm trying to say is, right? Basically what I'm trying to say is the romantic portions of marriage, I'm all fine with. I have no issues with that at all. Getting married and not signing, like doing the ceremony and not signing stuff, we actually talked about doing it. That's perfectly fine. I have no issue with doing it. But if that's not what we're talking about, if we're talking about actual legal marriage, I'm not.
It's only legal in the area.
So let me ask you this.
And my reasons are these reasons, is what I'm saying.
Listen.
No, I'm just the other stuff
No,
I'm
no,
saying.
I got you.
Those reasons are the reasons why I won't do a legal marriage.
My thing is this, not to add your situation or nothing into it.
Sure.
So like you're doing a podcast now.
Yeah.
Say we start to blow up.
Sure.
We
will.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, say
We will.
Say we're starting to blow up.
Hypothetically speaking
Right.
right now.
Say that you cannot find another person to replace Precious.
Right.
Precious is doing this the whole time. We're blowing up, taking tours,
Mhm.
all the shit. You and Precious decide to break up.
Mhm.
You don't think she deserves some of that money?
It won't be out of marriage. She will definitely have money, but it'll be out of her
But
contribution
I'm saying, no,
to
not
the
out of
business.
marriage. I'm
That's
saying
not
out of deserving.
Right.
She's just doing it because she loves you. She's not doing
Right.
it because for a paycheck or she thinks
This
that
shit is
something's
just
going to
for
come in
fun.
the near future. She's doing it because she loves you.
I got you.
Period.
I got
So that's
you.
what I'm saying. So if she is continuing.
Should she be? If you're at, if
should she be compensated?
yes, she should be compensated
So
for
why-
that's
the
the difference
work.
So why do you
Alimony
feel
or
like,
prenup.
so my thing is this: why
It's
do you
not-
feel like other people is not because the news said that they didn't?
What
do
I'm
shit?
saying, what I'm
Or
saying
because
is,
Dre said they didn't do shit.
no. I'm not talking about. No. I'm not. I don't care
But
about that.
I'm just saying, why do you think that they're not?
Talk
deserving?
about it out!
Is you gonna let me? Y'all gonna let me answer or no?
Out!
Okay,
Let's
listen.
talk about it though. Let's talk
Your
about it.
contribution to a business
Right.
should be compensated.
Right.
Your contribution to a marriage or relationship is not, you do not get paid to love me.
Exactly.
But
that's not.
that's not what the
That's not the whole. That's not what they're
right.
coming after. They're not. I mean,
Right.
it is a few that do that.
Right.
But most of them is putting up.
Most of the times y'all didn't have fucking shit and the bitch was sitting rapping for y'all, helping y'all for the whole time. So you mean to tell me?
Fix your car. And females do that. Like females help you.
Y'all can't talk at the same time.
But no, that's. But what I'm saying.
Yo!
It's a lot of times where
Get Rick off of the mic, bro.
Absolutely.
right or wrong.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is,
Absolutely.
they're not coming for alimony because they're
They're lazy and ain't do shit.
No, maybe because they they didn't help you. I mean, maybe because they helped you with a record. They didn't. Maybe they might be not have helped you with the record, but they maybe helped you get to the fucking studio or pay for your studio time. So does that not still deem they deserve money?
Not in my opinion.
Wow.
What?
No, not
That
my
was
opinion.
your opinion.
So without their money, how do you pay for studio time?
You did it. No.
Contradictions to everything.
Where's the contradiction at?
But how do you pay for studio time if they never?
So you saying I gotta pay because she gave me a ride?
Because
So every time I gave her a ride, I'm supposed to get paid for it?
It is the point.
But what? Okay,
It is
but
the point. It's the point of at the end of the day,
Okay.
you relied on her to sit there and look out for you when you was sitting there getting this shit off the
So,
fucking
but-
table.
so you
You was
saying
like,
that-
she was looking out for you.
Alright,
So that's the whole thing, bro. You can't.
She only did shit for me. I ain't do shit for her. I ain't take
That's
her
not
away.
though.
I'm not saying it. The
So
point, listen,
Please.
the argument
If you
is,
make
the argument is you're in court.
Okay.
She wants money from you. You say she doesn't deserve money. Why?
Because you don't get paid for relationships.
I just said she just helped you pay for studio time.
And
It's
she
not
paying for no money.
She's not obligated.
And
She's
she
not
paying for
obligated
no
to
money.
pay it, bro.
Did she get a studio time money back?
That's bullshit, though,
She
bro.
get a studio time.
Because without that studio time, you have
Bro, ow. We know he was
I'm not paying.
I'm not paying because you love.
Loved me.
But that's bullshit, though.
But that is trash.
not
That's
bullshit.
trash.
We-
Because
that's not-
ow.
It's either she
Nigga,
did
you would have never had that studio time that she paid for. How do you come to you?
tangible shit. She either did tangible shit that you can hold in your hand and I'm paying for tangible.
No, bro.
Or
It's the whole.
How do you get to where you're at if she never pays for that studio day? But how do you get there? How?
And I'm just saying.
Answer me how
You
you
go against everything that you said though.
Bro,
You really go against everything that you said though. You go against everything he said though, bro. No, you do. You go against everything he said. You really do go against. You
So
really
listen,
stick
if
against
the
everything
studio
he
day
said.
is $150. You're only gonna pay her $150?
yes.
That's bullshit,
Yes,
bro.
because she
can
broke
kill
it
you.
that way
It's
there. So
bullshit.
she came into court.
Bullshit.
Hold on.
She
So
can kill
she-
you.
Trash.
Hold on.
You know who are you? Doesn't want to be the main person that be rocking with you when you
So
picking shit up.
you said we in court, right?
Bro.
That's what you said, right?
Ah.
And she paid for studio
So
time.
we're in
Doug.
court. We're in court because of what?
Doug.
Hold on.
Because you
Doug.
don't have an album.
Hold on.
That's why they're in court.
Cheers.
So as long as you get that out first.
Right.
It doesn't seem like you're
I
on
don't
court
want to pay
because of
alimony.
her. Because you don't want to pay out.
Doug.
All right.
Okay. I'm not paying out.
But that's trash. That's bullshit.
Own it. Go ahead.
Because what you
Alright.
was talking about, if the only reason why certain females or certain males go for alimony or anything, because they feel like it's old. At the end of the day, if I'm sitting there, no. Listen, Reese, listen to what I say. Reese, listen to what I say. Bro,
We going through relationships.
you can scream, you can sit there and say whatever. Listen to what I'm saying
The
though.
same amount of time you spent me.
Listen to what I'm
you
saying,
built
though.
up. I think you owe me money.
But
But at the end of the day, you're not helping her build her fucking brand. She's helping you build your brand. So why the fuck do you feel like she's not owed anything?
Tangible shit.
It doesn't matter.
Tangible shit. She come in and say, okay,
go.
on August 19th, I paid $150
Yeah.
for you to go to studio time. All right, I paid for that. I paid for that August 15th, September 19th, and whatever day she come up.
And how many friends you had that was fucking doing that shit? How many friends did you have that was doing that shit?
Those dates coincide with real shit that happened. You're owed that money.
Yo, this
You
shit
are owed
this is
I
trash.
give you that money.
So-
But alimony, you kiss my ass.
Trash.
I'm gonna pay you
Trash.
for the time you was in the relationship.
Trash.
So you
That's
had-
not the same.
Trash.
You had whole
Trash.
Ross and fucking Meek Mill on them 3 days. You gonna fucking just say she is owed that $150 for that?
Yep.
You're
Yes. Yes.
fucking crazy.
Yes.
You're bad.
Yes.
fucking crazy.
Yes.
Crazy.
That's
You're
it.
fucking
Yes.
crazy.
Yes.
That goes into
Did she do the work? Did she do the work?
Presented for you, bro.
She did the work. I had to go in and write the bars.
Opportunity.
I had to go in and rap the
presented
shit.
for you. What are
Them
you
niggas ain't
talking
gonna fuck with me if I rap good.
Ow. At the end of the day, no, listen.
Is she in this shoe with me in the gym?
No, get in there.
Listen.
Is she get the
You can't
150?
get in the gym without 150.
Is she get the 150?
At the end of the day, it could have been one of your mans that would have did it, but it was your girl that did it.
Is she?
It was your girl that did it. It was one of your mans that did it. It was your girl that did it, right? It was your girl that did it, right? It was your girl that did it. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Because she.
You wouldn't have did that for your niggas, bro. You would have pushed your niggas off.
She owed
Your niggas wouldn't even do it for you. Had your niggas did it for you, it wouldn't have been her doing it.
So love.
It would have been her
So
doing
love.
it, bro.
Don't
Don't discredit.
love.
Don't discredit. Don't discredit.
Hold on.
Don't discredit the person that helped you, bro.
So love.
Don't do that.
That's the
That
reason
shit is
she's
a dub.
owed more.
That shit is a dub.
Cause y'all not answering my question.
That shit is a dub, bro.
So
It's a
love.
dub. That shit is a fucking dub.
No,
That's
the
what
reason
it's
she's
about.
owed more is because she came through and nobody else the fuck came through.
Exactly.
That's it.
The same fucking friends and the same friends. They didn't do shit for you.
I'm paying her what she paid.
But listen,
It wasn't the bare minimum when I needed it.
Also, listen. So my thing is this. If she
He
really
was
met-
some
so
bullshit,
alright,
Pat.
if she knows Fabulous or Meek Mill is coming to the studio this weekend, right?
Okay.
Thank
You need the 150. Listen, you need the 150. Listen, you need the 150 for this weekend.
Right.
She skipped out on this weekend. Fabulous is gone, or Meek Mill is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Now you in there with fucking anybody. You in there with fucking anybody, right?
He said,
He in there with Juju from fucking Henderson.
anybody.
He in there with Juju from fucking Henderson. That's who he in there with. Juju from
Alright,
fucking
so we
Henderson.
gonna talk about me. We gonna talk about
Yeah,
alright.
you
So
gotta say
Freeway,
it.
Freeway. Alright, we got Freeway.
I'm in there with
You in
Freeway.
there with Freeway,
Right.
Listen, if that weekend passes, that Freeway is gone. She gives you the 150. The following weekend, you're in it with Joe Schmo. That weekend doesn't matter as
We're
much
in
as
there with
last
Juju from
weekend.
fucking Henderson.
Right.
That was on fucking.
Last weekend was like your break.
Right.
She pays on time
All right.
when you need it.
You want me to? Can I respond to
How
that?
was that not?
You
doing?
respond.
Can I respond to that?
You're on cat.
How was that
You're
not
on
doing?
cat.
Can I respond to
bro.
that?
You're really on
Can I
cat.
respond to that point?
You're on cat. You're on cat.
I put that on myself. I don't put that on her. I don't put that on her. I
You're
put that on me.
cat, bro. You're
I don't
on
put
cat.
that-
At the end of the day, if you was about
You
to date
keep saying
tomorrow,
cat like I'm lying.
No.
You could say you
'Cause
disagree,
you are.
but I'm
You're
super
talking-
not lying.
You're talking crazy as if you was supposed to date tomorrow, right? And then
If I was the what? Hold on. If I was
you
the
was
what?
to blow up today or tomorrow, right?
Right.
And then at the end of the day, you're not dealing with her no fucking more.
I didn't say that.
Hypothetically speaking.
Oh, like if we broke up.
If y'all was to break up, right?
Right.
You feel like she wasn't owed anything and she was helping you throughout the whole fucking podcast that she was doing?
Like money?
Yeah, bro.
Everything.
Why not?
What?
How not?
Wait, what?
Now do that mean I wouldn't give her anything? That's
It's not give her. It's do you feel like do you owe her, bro? You're a fucking cat.
But you asked me
You're
the
fucking
questions, and I'm answering the
Just give us the answer, bro, because you make it
Exactly. You're trying to say
You can disagree with me all day. That's fine. But don't say.
I never said you were lying. I said you were
I
making it
apologize.
seem like
She
she's
said I'm
ripping a
lying.
fucking piece
Right.
of paper off the wall.
You
That's
are.
it. You make it seem like she's not doing shit, bro.
That's not what I said. That's not what I'm
You
saying.
said she
are,
should be
though.
compensated. What are you talking
That's
about?
no.
The show
Yes.
wouldn't go on without her. Point blank period.
Right.
So what are you talking about?
So I'm saying her. So I'm saying
So how does
should
she
she be
not-
paid for her contribution?
How
Yes.
how should she not
Should she be paid
more
more
than
than her
50?
contribution? No.
What?
No. I don't believe so. No.
Yo,
Not only that, should I be ordered to pay more than her contribution? No. I don't
Al, you
believe
want
so.
some?
Absolutely not.
Cap.
Absolutely not.
Cap.
Now, if you talking,
We some
look,
fucking cat,
if
bro.
you talking, look, if you asking me, we blow up,
We go on date, and we just not working. Not like we got angry at each other, we got bitter or whatever. None of that shit. It's just not working.
It's okay when you wasn't popping, but then once you start popping, that's what we're saying though.
I'm building a scenario. Just listen to me. And we broke up. It wasn't that we got angry at each other about man or anybody cheated or any of that. It just couldn't work.
Because she feel like she was
I'm cashing her the fuck out.
underappreciated. But
you just said you wasn't though.
Because she feel like she's
Not
underappreciated.
But being ordered to do it, I'm not doing that.
It's not saying being
when you say
ordered,
being
bro.
old,
The only
No,
time
I
you
don't
feel
believe
like it's going to be ordered is when she feels like she's underappreciated. So she left because you said, I'm not paying you no more than what I'm already paying you the fuck right now, which is peanuts.
Oh, look, I got this right here. I got this right here.
we just that's cool. We disagree on that.
That's selfish
It might-
and inconsiderate.
It might be,
That's
And that's
thinking about what she
bullshit.
going through.
That's
It might be.
Thinking about what she got to do to make this shit work.
but it's not hypocritical. Because if
It
she
is.
felt,
That shit is trash. That's like
if she felt the same
Bro.
way, if I was doing everything
Bro.
and she felt like I'm not paying you shit, Cool.
No.
You say that.
I absolutely.
So if the radio station or the podcast station, SM Radio, wants to throw your show on there, but not give you a fucking nickel or
It's not the same thing.
It is,
That's
dog.
not the same thing.
For nothing.
You're saying I'm working and not getting paid. No, you said should she be compensated for her work?
If she's
And I said yes.
But you said you want to get her what she fucking owe.
how are you gonna tell her how she feels like she's getting paid?
All right.
What are you talking about?
That shit is fucking trash, bro. That's trash. It's trash. You're a cat. You're a cat.
She's producing right now,
Right.
right? That's what she's doing.
Right.
Let's say right now, currently, today, the price for production, the price to pay for production is $5,000
Episode, right.
Episode, right? Okay. So, however many episodes go by, it's up to $300,000.
Right.
Right? It's up to $300,000.
I feel like I'm
getting You tell me how much I'm supposed to pay. How much I'm supposed to pay.
You're going into it as a fucking contract, bro. You're still going into it as a fucking contract. Whereas on your already established that wasn't what it was going to be, bro. That's what we're trying to fucking say to you. You're still going into it as, oh, if you were to get married, oh, it's a fucking new contract. And y'all both established,
She do the bare minimum.
y'all both established that it wasn't that.
If she did the bare minimum, you pay her the bare minimum. If she did above or did everything you fucking asked her to do,
Okay.
you pay her
No.
exactly how she deserves to
She
be
did.
paid.
No, listen.
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
I feel you. Listen, she did every episode. She did $500,000. I'm sorry, not $500,000. She did $5,000
Worth of work.
Yeah.
Okay? It adds up for as many episodes she did, it adds up to $300,000.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
How much should I pay her? Your opinion. How much should I pay her?
This conversation, you know I did.
So what's different from what I said?
Ow!
Here's what I said. I'll be saying.
No.
Wait.
At the beginning, you were saying you were paying them the bare minimum, or you were going to pay them.
No.
They want to get whatever you give them.
That's not what I said.
That's basically
That's not what I said. You said compensated
But
for
So work.
alimony is basically compensated for the
No,
work.
fuck it.
What is it?
No, the fuck it ain't. Alimony.
What is
It's
it?
based on a multitude of different things.
Ow!
Bullshit.
Ow! Listen, he's still going in it as if it's a fucking marriage contract in fucking America, so he's still going about it as that way. So let's just not talk about it no more. He's gonna vote the way he fucking feel, and he's gonna go about it that way because it's that. So let's just dub that. Let's just dub that.
Yeah, they want us to stop. You want
Let's dub that.
yelling.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Loud. I can't do that.
My whole thing, all right, listen. I'm just get my shit out real quick. My whole thing is this. I feel like if
I got nothing to do.
cause as your listen, all jokes aside though, as your counterpart, you're gonna ask your counterpart, like especially if you don't have nobody else in your corner,
Right.
you're gonna ask your counterpart to do all the things that you are not able to do. So they're gonna do exactly what you're asking them to do and above. So it's like I feel like they're putting their life on hold, putting things that they want to do on hold just to make your shit work. So it's like
Tap me in.
there should be no reason
Tap me in.
why it's a problem, especially if your shit is flowing the way it should be flowing,
Tap
or
me
the
in.
way
Right.
you're saying it's flowing.
Tap me in.
There
Tap me
should
in.
be no reason
Tap
or
me in.
problem why you
Tap me
can't
in.
either match the number she's saying or at least come
Tap me
to a comp like a close number
Ow.
to what she's asking for. Like that's just my whole thing. Granted, the fact you're not
Tap me
paying
in.
the shit
You tap me in?
all year or all the rest of your
Are you
fucking life. bro. I'm just
you
saying.
tap me in now?
Yeah. You
tap me in?
Yeah. It's- yeah.
What I wanna, what that's the whole thing. What I was trying to say though, right? At the end of the day, when it comes down to it though, your vision, the only person that really sees it is your significant other. They be the main one sitting there supporting your ass and everything. Your friends will sit there like, damn, bro, this and that and all this other stuff. I got you to love, but they be the main one when you need someone right there to do it. They is ghosts. It'd be a significant other that sit there and do that. So when they sit there and do it, why the fuck would you? Not saying you like. I don't want to go back into that whole thing, but why the fuck would you not feel like okay? At the end of the day, that's my baby, and all this other shit. She got me, and she the one that was really helping me out. They my man and all this other stuff, but ain't none of them really sat there and was just all the shit. They know I'm trying to pick this shit up. They know I'm doing this. They know I'm doing that. When was the last time they fucking reposted me? When was the last time they sit there and put me on the song? Because it's a lot of times, like, I'm a female. I did fucking online radio. I did that. Like, that's exactly. And that's the whole thing that we were saying, because at the end of the day, it was her that was helping you. And your go-to, from what I understood, was honestly, you kept going back into that whole contract thing of that fucking marriage, where we were trying to get you out of. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were trying to get you out of that, but you just kept going back into that. And what we were saying to you, which you was just like fucking mind fuck or whatever, it was like, oh yeah, this and third. But then it was like, at the end of the day, if it came down to it and she was to fucking leave, and you look at it and you bring your friends and all that stuff on when you're fucking on, and it was just like you leave her on some other shit, like not even leave on some other shit, but you not fucking with her no more and all this other stuff. It makes you look like crazy. It makes you look crazy because ain't none of them motherfuckers was the one. None of them. Yeah, but selfish. It did, but it happens. It happens a lot of times though. It happens too. Because they be so quick to leave their fucking person that was in there that was fucking. Oh, I'm doing this for you. I'm helping you with this. And fucking. What you need, babe? This and that. Whether it's male or female, it be the same thing. Exactly. And then at the same time, when you're fucking on and you got your friends bearing you down when you fucking lit, that shit is like.
Now, can I respond to you?
Oh my god. Are we hold on the break?
Hold on the break. Can I? Yeah. Alright, so if I'm in a marriage that has no
Can we stop talking about marriage, man? Because you just gotta
has no like allegiance to the government or anything like that. Mm-hmm. And like I said, if we break up on some amicable shit, like I said, it just didn't work out. We're not mad at each other. It's no nobody cheated on nobody. Nobody did anything horrible to anybody. You know what I'm saying? But it just didn't work, and we break up. In my opinion, I'm not being forced to give anything, but I'm cashing her out. Out of.
But that wasn't what you said.
Hold on.
That wasn't what you said.
You not letting me talk.
Okay, go ahead.
Y'all have not been listening to me. I'm cashing out because this is coming from a good place. Once you add in the other shit, we're now at a bad place. We're now at a legal place. We're now at a place where it's like, well, I did this on this date, so this thing means this. And I did this. I took the kids to daycare 7 times, and you did this 3 times, and this thing happened. And you weren't around on this
That's
time.
what it goes to for
These things.
It goes to for happen. It goes to for tat.
Listen. Yes. These things happen in divorce court. If we are talking about that portion of it, okay?
Only
Hold on.
when the motherfucker puts up a fight.
Hear me out. Yes, absolutely.
That's the only time this happens.
Absolutely. Hey, it's not the only time.
But hear me out. So, if that is a possibility, if it's possible that because I may have not been able to show up for a holiday or may not have been able to take the kids to daycare as many times, because I was working or whatever was going on,
right? If that thing,
you bring that into court, and that makes me look like, oh shit.
But that's where you disregarded that because you feel like she wasn't doing nothing but.
Remember, I didn't talk when y'all was talking.
I mean, you stopped talking.
I'm just saying that did happen.
That's trash.
I'm just saying.
Hat.
When you bring that in, in my opinion,
I would like to avoid all.
Ow.
So I'm just not gonna do it.
Ow. Cheers.
And I really want to understand when you say cab. The only thing I can understand is you're saying
Yeah.
And I don't mean it. That I would do these things.
What I'm
Versus
saying.
me no,
When
I'm
I
not doing
say it's cat, I'm saying you're fucking lying. I say you're really fucking lying because I feel like at the end of the day,
lying how? What am I lying about? Like, what's the truth?
because what you're saying, how you would.
What's the truth? What's the real truth?
I mean, you
What
ask
do
me.
I really feel?
Every time I saw you, gonna talk.
Why are you listening to her set up Zoom? For some reason, it's not working.
Again?
All right, this Zoom not fucking working. I done did it like 3 times.
I'm just saying, people trying
What
to
is
get in.
angry
Like,
around?
First set, though,
And
'cause
if
I was
they
trying
say
to-
it's not working,
Everybody,
It's not
the
working.
password
I don't
is
know.
not
They
working.
say the passcode not working. I put it in
The
just
first
Ow,
number is
finish that.
working, but the password.
I'm just telling you what the people saying.
Okay.
Finish my shot.
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, you got no more?
Ain't nothing in that cut.
You ain't got no more?
Can I ask questions on this podcast?
No. You sit your dumb ass back there and you be quiet.
Go ahead, ask your question.
What's the comment?
I said, yo, okay.
Go ahead and ask your question.
My fault.
They don't see it, though.
Ask it. The fuck?
Thank you.
You said I should just got his ass at the house. Can you hear my phone?
Is he going to ask a question or do you want the numbers? Which one?
I want the number too, because other people want to join also. It's not just
All right.
this child.
7,
I was
1,
fried.
What is it?
7, 1, 4. I'm sorry. God damn it. Delete that. It's not that. It's not that. 7, 4, 1. All right.
Is there any dot scenario?
No, it's no dots. It's
Okay, I just
no. But what I'm saying is, there's no dots on mine. If they gotta put dots, then they gotta put dots. But here, I don't see any dots.
It's getting real technical. I'm too Asian
all
for
right.
this shit.
741.
1590. 1214. X Y P E 4 H.
Cheers, Al.
I wonder if this, I can't remember how to set up the.
You're not drinking anymore? Please? You can put your shot? What is that? What is that? What is that? What the fuck you saying?
All right, since we still live,
I would
some comments.
smack that shit right
I'll
now.
just read some comments.
Go ahead.
How many people?
Right now, we currently got 9 people
We're
watching
not
us.
saying numbers.
We got
a lot of
27
motherfuckers.
playbacks.
We got a lot of motherfuckers.
It's good money.
I've been drinking.
What did he say, though?
Come on, clear.
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna read the other comments.
I got more questions.
Brittany said that's some selfish shit.
That's fine.
She agreed with everything I was saying.
Hey, what about me, Brady? I thought we were friends.
Wait. She agreed with Muff.
Oh, hey.
She agreed with her.
Hey,
You
baby.
know, Reese just did
My
it.
opinion's not popular. I understand that. That's fine.
Your opinions is fucking bullshit, bro.
I just not.
It's
I really
fucking
feel like
bullshit.
It's just too much yelling and screaming for people.
Yes, it is. It is. We can't.
You know, we can't
We
hear
can't.
everybody at the same
hear
time.
people saying if we all yell at the same time.
But in a change of subject,
Sure, absolutely.
someone said, "So, how was your football career after your leg injury?"
Who watches football?
I honestly ain't started yet. I haven't played the down to football since I've injured my knee.
Bro, I was running back.
I injured my knee in like early to mid September. I'm still trying to get it back to 100%. I just had my MRI. It's crazy how long I've been.
How did that go? Yeah, how did the MRI go?
Wait, so
It
what
went good.
team do you play for? Like, what is it?
It's
Like,
a-
how is the league?
It's
and
really semi-pro recreational football. It's just just to keep some brothers out the streets. Just keep them out of trouble. Like, 'cause it's a lot of times where it was like I had games and I came back to the neighborhood and a few of my friends was in trouble or got it caught up in some stuff. So it's like I'm grateful for just the recreational football.
Why do you want me to drink like
But
you?
I gotta
Like why? Why is it important to you
yeah,
that I do
I just
that?
gotta get back.
Are you
I'm
thinking
still
about
working on it.
coaching now? Have you ever coached like a little league or anything like that?
No, but I will coach when I'm towards the end of my career, like when I'm done playing, like when I don't want to play no more, and I just want to pass knowledge on, I will pass it on to a few kids. The first kids I'm gonna pass it off to is my son and my nephews, stuff like that, little cousins. I'm gonna start working with them, see how that works out for me. If I like it, if I enjoy it, most likely I will. Then I take on like a school or like a little league team and just start coaching from there.
Is it some little league teams that you want to sit there and like join like forces with, or is it just like you just want to build it yourself and just start from
Yeah,
there?
not off the back. I don't have nothing in mind off the back. I do eventually want to have my own little league football team that travels. I do want to have that. So no, I honestly haven't put too much thought into it. So I don't know. I don't know if I
If you need a running back, let me know. I'm not. Let's get into Reese fucking cup though. He got a fucking 2% fucking mixed drink and he got lemonade in there and he got his fucking straw. Bet the fuck up.
But that's your question. Why is it important to you that that's straw heavy?
Like, why is it that?
I just wanted to
He was playing with it.
Let's say what it is.
What?
I just wanted to.
Alright, cheers.
Freaky shit is you. That he don't get straw bent up.
Brittany said, why y'all wearing sunglasses indoors?
Thank you.
I ain't got no respect for that. I wasn't even aware of the memo, babe. If I got sunglasses in the car and I didn't even know I was supposed to fucking bring no fucking sunglasses.
Originally,
I didn't want to say
pointed out.
I wasn't even aware of that though. That was bad. My eyes is already little and they fucking like it hurt.
Right.
It's supposed to be pointed.
But the light is right next to your knee though. Why didn't you feel like you had to tell me about that? My eyes hurt. I gotta drive back.
Show me that little ass face, nigga.
Yo,
I apologize.
Brittany, I'm boycotting.
Because the
I'm boycotting, Brittany. I'm boycotting.
And I can't see.
Fuck
so
this
I
shit. I'm
put
boycotting.
sunglasses on.
Scope
And it doesn't look right with just house lights on.
And
We
y'all
need other
realize
lights.
this shit,
So
'cause you got the
they-
black-
You see why I said
That's why.
feminism doesn't fucking matter here? Because both of the guys got fucking sunglasses. I wasn't even aware that I was gonna bring fucking sunglasses. And the light is right next to me.
I didn't tell Al the first couple weeks.
But he fucking knew.
No, he
After the light shined in my eyes, it's like what the fuck?
Bullshit.
So it's not a
Oh,
sexist thing. I just don't need it.
Chill.
What are you talking about? Shut up.
Hey, yo, next topic.
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Give me,
Somebody getting divorced though?
give me something.
Let's
that
talk about
you feel like what's your biggest fear as far as dying? Like what is the way that you don't want to die?
Falling.
Falling?
Falling. Falling. Like, if I was to go before my parents, I feel like my biggest fear is to leave this earth and not feel like they're satisfied with what I did with my life.
Oh, okay, fair.
That's me.
Right.
Yeah,
Dang, that's deep. That's deep as shit.
I'm trying to be like you, poetic fucking Al.
About my mom's. Honestly, for me, like, are you talking about like physical, like how would I not want to die, or are you talking about just how would I not want to die?
Let's just do overall because what I said is overall.
Either you don't want to die in a coffin.
I don't. Yeah, I got dreams of shit I want to do.
Right.
So if I don't get to accomplish those things, I'm gonna be real.
So what's something that you cannot die without happening? Like I'm sure you can pass. God forbid, but I'm sure you can pass away without getting a record deal.
No, that's not even in my plans.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's not. That's not something that's not something that's on
I'm
your
not doing that.
top.
But the
You know what I'm
album
saying?
is on the
Hold
journal.
on. You gonna say you're not gonna spit that?
Right, what's up?
Shit.
I didn't even know you did.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm not a monkey.
I don't just spit because people tell me to. Yeah.
That's how I feel about that. I've always felt that way.
So if they
I didn't know you rap.
So I saw some money in your face.
No,
you
even
gonna
then,
spit.
that's worse. I'm not doing it.
Who the fuck is you supposed to be, Bobby Smurder? That's the fucking table.
I made a mixtape.
So when are you gonna
listen to
rap?
mixtape.
So when are you gonna rap?
I made a mixtape when you rap listen to music.
I don't think.
You ain't sent me the mixtape, so I don't know. I just seen it when you rap.
Unc can't come no more, man. Unc, you gotta stay home, man. Shit. Unc.
But even when I'm like okay.
You know how they have what's the boy name?
Stop tapping.
I'm sorry, my fault. What's the boy name?
Spit.
They go to the show and rap. Not Cosmic Cat. I know they do it on his
I
show.
fucking hate Cosmic.
Funk Flex.
Funk Flex. Like,
Oh,
even
no,
that,
I hate
right?
Funk Flex.
That is cool because you know you coming there for that. But
Right.
when you go to, like, but when rappers go to interviews, they just do their interview and they
Like
spring
Sway.
on. Not Sway, because you kind
No,
of know you,
but
like, the
not-
5 fingers of death.
But that's not all the time. They
It's
don't, he
not
don't
all
always.
the
I'm
time.
like, he don't always ask people.
But like, you know, you regular interview and they just spring on you, gonna spit something. To
No,
me, I
Ebro,
don't like that
Ebro,
because
I
it's
can
like,
see
yeah,
Ebro.
because to me it always feels
no,
like,
but the whole thing
do
is,
the thing you do, monkey. Do that thing. I don't like that shit. It's like having a comedian up and saying, do your act.
Tell some jokes.
Tell some jokes.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
like
yeah,
that shit,
I
bro.
feel that.
You want to hear me rap? I'll rap on music. Go here or there.
Compare it there. Yeah.
I'm here for an
Come to
interview.
my
Talk
my
to me.
show. Come to my show.
Come to my show.
see, when I did online radio
I
though,
never like that shit.
when I did online radio, I was at SMG Radio. I did Ladies of the Night. We coming back with a podcast. You know what I'm saying? We about to do a whole fucking mix shit with Bob and them, Young Bob,
Right.
whole reunion shit. But when I did online radio, I was, you know, we were like booking against stuff, but we always put it in there the words, oh, are you comfortable? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because sometimes the artists sit there and they tell you, like, we're not doing this, we're not doing that. But when I send an email out, the words, so it's like confirmation, are you comfortable with singing or rapping a song just to give like a little something to where so, you know, you have, you know, people listen to rapper.
Sure.
If you're not, then we won't push it. If you're gonna do it, then we, you know, we love it.
Yeah.
But some people still don't get it, and then that's where it goes into like the professional level of it being like the whole thing of like I said I wasn't gonna do it, and it goes to controversy, and then that goes into like clickbait. You know what I'm saying? Some people love that shit. With me though, it's different because when I did radio, every artist I booked, I built a relationship with as far as that artist, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas I was invited to fucking weddings, christenings, baby showers, and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was, and to this day, I still have friendships with them. And they some dope ass fucking artists. And when I did radio, it was the up and coming. Like,
Yo,
I
tell-
fucking.
My fault. I'm sorry. Tell Tahira that I'm not checking my messages, so she can text me and I'm not seeing it.
You just checked it, though. If you just told me yourself.
No.
So she commenting.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, to Al's comment, Brittany says, "I don't want to be the last one to die in my family."
Damn. That's scary.
I mean, it's gonna be kids. I
But it's
I
like-
understand the
I'm like,
idea
that's-
of
yeah,
that
that's
being
like-
dying and being alone like that.
Not even that. It's just like seeing
It's
some
seeing
people.
everybody before
Yeah,
you
like
go.
before you go,
Yeah.
didn't want to see
That
go.
shit
It's like,
hurt.
oh,
Yeah.
it's like, damn. Like, God forbid, if I was to see any of my nephews or my nieces, I would lose it. Like,
Yeah.
legit, bro. Like, that's like me losing one of my kids. Like,
Of course.
for my, like, them.
Your loved
Like,
ones.
no, bro.
Of course.
It goes into a hurt piece
God
where it
forbid.
goes,
I pray to
you
God.
have to bury your grandparent or your parent or the kids in
Pray
your
to God.
family, or you see everyone else goes before you go, and you question like, what the fuck did they do
Like, I was
wrong
about to say,
for them to
like,
leave
There's
before
certain
me?
people you expect your mom, your dad. Like, you don't want them to leave before you. Like, you kind of want, like, you kind of know they're gonna die.
You know,
before
yeah,
but
you
don't
know, but
want
it's
them
not a
to
thing you
die.
think about.
Yeah,
right.
so it's like
not a thing you think
it's like
about.
it's
Yeah,
kind
of
of it's
course.
something that you can kind of accept.
Yeah.
If you was to lose your son, nephew,
It's not.
It's not even a thought in your
like what?
Yeah, of course.
Oh my god, man! I'm like legit. I would probably like
I'm
really.
gonna take a break. Can we take a
Take a
break
break.
real quick?
Yeah, you know what? Let's
We need to take away the whole fucking time.
let's take a break. And we'll be back.
In 5.
For sure, yeah. Murph got some weed, man. It's past that shit.
Hold on.
All right, we back.
We back. It's word of mouth. We gotta get back up.
For sure. I got a question. Hold on. Like,
before you do that,
I just want to say, I don't think the Zoom shit is going to work. I don't know why it's not working this week.
I'm gonna need way more time to actually figure out what's going on with it. I think I have to like really troubleshoot it and really figure that out because it should be working. It was working last time. I don't know if it's like an internet thing or what. I don't know what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually on our internet at home. Let me cut that off. But also sound. If the sound is fucked up, I know y'all been telling us, please tell us. Because I don't want the sound to be too fucked up. It's only gonna be so fucked up. But if I'm coming through on my mic good, everybody's coming through good, you know what I'm saying, let us know whatever. Alright, besides that, I'll have a question. What's up?
There's been a story going around about a transgender breaking all like the female records and like track and shit like that. But it's like for me personally, I feel like that's cheating. Cause it's like, how can you like you're already genetically made to be like not saying that you're going to be super superior to females, but it's like you're going to have a little edge than the female, and it's like for people to know that, for us to have hundreds of years of study to understand that, how can they still continue to let this person that decided to change their sex, and there's no discrimination, I guess. Like, it's like, I'm not saying that you can't just be a female if you decide you wanted to be that, but it's like,
right.
I don't think you should be able to.
What happens after that? What's the right way?
But no, I just feel like they shouldn't be able to be in female sports, because it's like you're not all the way female. Like,
but you want to know what I feel about it though? I feel like it goes into it being like, now that genders are so fucking like, if neutral is the word, whereas it was just like, it's no gender roles. And it goes into everyone is so equal, but they forget like the muscle behind certain genders. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whereas so it's just like, everyone is so sensitive. Like, let's be real. When it comes to race, when it comes to fucking gender roles, when it comes to anything, everyone's sensitive.
Right.
Everything is either a race role, gender role, like, it comes into that. But then it goes into the fact of, let's be real, let's be fucking human. At the end of the day, why are you having a male track star going into, because he changed his name and by law, he's a female now, that it's okay for him to compete in a female, all female fucking track meet or whatever it is.
He should still have to train. I feel like he should still have to participate with the males, because it's like, you're still a male, and genetically, you're still able to train and get to this physical strength and speed as a man. Like granted, the fact you might have cut off your genitalia or whatever the case.
They don't cut it off, but I understand.
Whatever you decided to do to consider yourself that I'm a female now, you still have that male edge. So it's like, how do you categorize that without being, I
discriminatory?
Guess, being called homophobic or being called
sexism, and
transphobic,
shit like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, how do you?
Everything is just so fucking sensitized now.
Right.
And it's fucking mind-boggling to where so you start to forget the roles of human life.
That's it.
Me as a female and you as a male, we get into a whole fucking wrestling match. By strength, you know damn well you're gonna beat me.
Exactly.
So how is it okay because you don't want to? Cause if you think about it, it's fucking that whole cancel shit. You're canceled if you're this. You're canceled if you do this. You're canceled if you do this.
Right.
But then it's like overall you forget. Like now everything is just so fucking. Oh yeah. You don't like me because I'm gay, or you don't like me because I'm trans. You don't like me because I'm this. You hate that fucking genre of who I am because of this. And then it's just like, yo, at the end of the day, before you look at it, it's just like, it made sense back then, but it didn't make sense. So you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It made sense along the lines of genders and even the roles. Even if now, if you go into it, like, if you look at, like, marriage roles, like, right? You look at gender roles. the female is the one to stay home. She's a homemaker. The male's the one to fucking make some money. He's the breadwinner in the center. You look at it now, it's like both of them is doing that, right? They take that and they run with it along with the transgenders and the fucking you go into race and shit like that. Everything is just so fucking sensitized and it sickens me. And I get a lot of shit because I'm Asian. Grew up in a fucking black neighborhood. No, I'm just saying though. Grew up in a black neighborhood. I'm Asian. I speak a certain fucking way. Or if I work in a certain fucking thing, it's just like, oh. Like, you know how many times I got, oh, you speak so good. You speak so much fucking good English for you to be Asian. Like, sir or man, like, I grew up in America. So what the fuck? Like, even if I did Esau and I stayed in Esau because I was getting hot fries and I get to play games during that fucking period of fucking time in school. But then it's just like, it goes into where it's always just like, it's always something where it goes in like, say if, oh, you're a black man and you speak so fucking proper, right? It goes into that where it's always, you speak so fucking white for you to be a black person, right? And then it's just like, why do I have to speak so proper for me to be a black person? I could just speak proper. I could just speak, like, why do I gotta speak white because I'm speaking proper?
Yeah, I really feel like that's just the ignorance of some people. Like, some people don't know how to explain it or express themselves. They feel like that your intellect level is just a little higher than theirs. And some people can't accept it. Some people gotta insult you and you feel like you're a white boy, or you feel like you better than us, and it's like they gotta do that to make themselves feel like you are not what you say you are, like type of thing. It's sickening. I feel like it's just the crab in the barrel thing.
So
that's what it is.
So when we speak about transgender people,
we're going to try to not misgender them. Okay? If they present as female, we're going to respect that. As far as the sports aspect of it, I do think there is a large conversation to have. I don't think I'm 100%, personally in my opinion, I don't think I'm 100% either way on it. Honestly, I don't think I'm 100% either way on it. I do understand. I think I really do think it's a complex.
But my thing
I don't think it's as simple as either side makes it out to be.
But how do you not? Because it's like you already got if you got the muscles that I have, if you have the strength that I have, because you can't, like, she can't train to get as strong as us or as
I'm fucking 4'11". Like,
so think about it like this, right? How much you lift right now, right? The maximum you could lift right now.
Right.
If you take a female bodybuilder,
right?
You think you lift more than her?
I'm sure.
That's
listen. If you put a female bodybuilder with a male bodybuilder,
that's not what I said.
But that's not the same plan. That's not the same level. That doesn't even make sense, bro.
Listen to what I'm saying.
That's like saying that's like saying putting you up against a female athlete. A female athlete is going to beat you 10 times out of 10.
But hear me out. Calm down.
But you're not. That's what I'm saying. You're not listening to your own question.
I do. If you hear me out, okay?
Right.
If a female bodybuilder can build her body to be stronger than mine, right? If that's possible,
right?
Then that is her going against. You could say that's her going against the natural strength.
But that's not what he was saying though. But what he was saying was it was male athletes that was going into female.
Okay, because he got a point that he's trying to make. Let him finish.
Go ahead.
Let him finish, man. Please.
Go ahead.
So, if a female bodybuilder can build her body
to be as strong as who?
To be stronger than any random male.
There's a lot of sexes going on here.
Right? If she can do that.
Right. There's a lot of sexes going on.
Then you could conclude that means that just the natural order of things is not the end all be all. Is my thing. It's not only this thing that determines. So you're saying that's what I'm saying. It's not only this thing that determines. It's not only X that determines Y. Is what I'm saying. That you can you can train yourself to run faster. You can train yourself to jump higher. You can train yourself to do these things. So just it's mad transgender women who present as women who are absolutely weaker than cis women.
But can I say something though? The whole thing of what Al was talking about was right. It wasn't transgender women going into male sports, or it wasn't females going into male sports. It was males going into female sports.
It's a male going into a female sport?
It was. What you're talking about? The boy named Larry, and he changed his name to fucking Leslie, right?
Oh, then that's what I'm saying. If a person's presenting as a
that shit went
You said
trans,
bro.
Yeah, you're a
You
male.
said trans.
That you're a female.
You missed what he was saying though. That shit went right over your head, bro.
Slow down.
That shit went right.
Slow down. Y'all both talking at the same time. Slow down. If we're talking about a transgender person, okay, or are we talking about a cisgendered person? Bro. You said a person named Larry.
The concept of what he said.
I'm asking a question.
But that's the whole thing.
So what you're telling me is that because they changed their genitalia, they are no longer considered a male? Because they cut their dick off, they can't do what males can do? Is that what you're telling me?
That's not what I
love
that's
my
not what I said. That's not what I'm saying. That's a whole new thing you
Tell
add
me
in.
what you are saying.
Okay.
What I said was that there was a transgender that's competing with female athletes.
So a transgender female. So a transgender woman, you talking about?
Transgender man that considers himself a female.
So a woman who transitioned to a man.
It was a man it was a man.
It's a man that says now he's a
sex
female,
into
bro.
a female.
Why y'all getting so angry?
Because we keep saying it like 10 times.
Saying the same
We
thing.
said it like 10 times, bro. And you're not comprehending it.
What's happening is y'all are misgendering a person.
We're
That's
saying
what's happening.
that is
I'm
transgender.
trying to go
What are you
to
talking about?
y'all point, and y'all keep changing your
No, nigga,
No,
you ain't
listen.
changing the point.
That's what
I
you're doing.
just said if a female, if a nigga just considers himself as a female, which is what? Transgender, right? Is it right or not? Is it right or is it not?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
So if a male says that now he is a female, he still has the superior genes that he had when he was fucking born over the female.
So my point is that train harder.
Are you? You're not.
But I said I'm not
getting it.
getting
The
what?
male is genuine. It's something in the male's body, bro.
All right, so let me ask you this.
Female.
All right, let me ask you this.
No.
All right, go ahead.
Who got the extra chromosomes?
I'm not disagreeing with
There's
this.
scientific
I'm not
fact
disagreeing with it.
that the male bodybuilder can lift more than the female bodybuilder.
I understand
what
that.
you were trying to say
That's
was
not
that
what
a
I'm-
female bodybuilder can lift more than me. I'm not a fucking bodybuilder. If she trains as much as if the female bodybuilder trains the same way as a male bodybuilder, bro, there's no way she can lift as much.
So what if she
It's
train
no way.
harder?
It's
So
no
what
way.
if she train harder?
It doesn't matter. It's no way she's never gonna be.
Wait.
All right, so if that's the case, I need to see. All right, so then I need to see data on that.
Look it up.
I need to see data on that.
Read.
Okay?
Look it up and see how
No,
much-
show me what you saw.
Strongest female. Look it up.
Y'all yelling at.
Female
Slow
can
down.
only lift.
Y'all
Okay.
can't yell. You can't yell, bro.
Y'all yelling again.
You can't yell,
The
bro.
strongest female can lift X amount of pounds.
Okay.
The strongest male can lift X amount of pounds. This is
Ow.
documented
Ow.
throughout history.
So you saying she can't train to lift
Oh
more?
my God.
I'm telling you.
Oh
So
my
you
God.
saying no? You
Oh
saying
my
no?
God.
She
Okay,
can't
I'm
train to
telling
lift more.
Show me.
I'm
where it's
asking
happening. Just show me
you.
where it's happening.
I'm asking you a
Okay,
question.
sorry,
You
y'all
don't have to ask me
Are you
all the time,
saying
bro.
no? You're saying
I'm
no.
saying no.
Okay.
Wait.
So then we disagree on that.
Wait.
Then
You
then
guys
that
are going besides the point though, because what he brought up, the reason why he brought it up was it was that male that was competing in male tournaments and he was losing. No, just listen. Just listen.
Stronger.
Ow, just listen.
I'm just saying.
The male that
But no, why do they not let females play football?
that
It's not just cause.
But they had to do in fucking lingerie football. They had to do
They
lingerie
don't play with
football.
niggas.
No, listen.
They won't ever play with a guy. Lingerie football will never have a guy in the game.
Okay.
Period. Because you will kill a female if they hit them at a certain amount of speed
and weight that they have and the training. If they all train at the same level, the male is going to have slight edge over the females. That's all I'm saying.
Reese, can I say something? Can I say something?
For them to train at the same time, the same levels, and for them to be on the same level, the male is going to always be stronger, bro.
I'm gonna say something, right?
Always going to be bigger.
This is why I feel like you forgot what he was. No. That's what I'm saying though. No, this is what I'm saying. Al, this is what I'm saying though. He brought up a male. He didn't bring up the whole background of it. He was doing like certain stuff with the males in certain tournaments, and he kept losing. So he switched his fucking gender. Like, even if he felt like he wanted to switch it, whatever, he switched his gender and he started doing switch with females, and he started dominating on females. That was his whole thing behind it. Because I felt like he didn't say that, whether you forgot it or whatever, but that was the whole point of it being, if he is that male dominant and he was fucking doing fucking shit with the fucking males and he was losing, and his whole go-to was, oh, now I'm about to just change my shit or whatever, turn into a trans, and then fucking go into the female sport and then just dominate that. That was what the whole conversation was. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then I feel like that was just left out, whereas those y'all just went like.
No, my whole thing, I was on that point. My whole thing is this. If he felt like he can compete with males, it would have never been no reason for him to compete with the females. I feel like that because he felt, I decide I want to call myself female, now I can participate with the females. That shouldn't be the case. It should be that you still have to train or participate with the males, because you still have an extra chromosome that just makes you the slight, like, even if it's not the biggest difference, you're just the slightest stronger, you're the slightest faster, it's just the slightest
something, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But then that's just like if it was this one kid that was in high school and he was a male, and then he just started feeling like, oh yeah, I feel like I'm trans, or whatever, and then he started going into wrestling, and he joined the female wrestling group, and he dominated that, and then it was just like,
you're gonna beat the shit out of them, bro.
And it goes into, it's just like,
which is why you don't
put that. I do want to.
Right.
Put that out there. I did hear about this.
But no, that's what I'm saying, which is why you don't see female wrestlers wrestling male wrestlers, because it's unfair. You don't see females playing male football or male basketball. Bro, it's just genetically unfair. We're going to dominate them. Not saying that females can't be as good as a guy. Like, I know it's a chick they call a white Kobe. Like, I know she can really play. So she'll cook me.
Do you feel like it's...
I don't play ball.
Wait, do you feel like it's a pride thing where so that's why they switch over?
No, I don't think it's a pride thing.
Because you know, a lot of times when they do switch over into like going into female sports, it's because they weren't winning and they were losing, and then they went into the female sports to where they know they can dominate.
My personal opinion is an agenda that they're pushing, that everybody is everybody. Everybody is equal. Nobody is better than nobody. Nobody is supposed to be there. Like, it's just supposed to be, the world is just supposed to be whatever. Whatever you like. Like, but in all reality, if you really just, like, not, and I don't want to make it seem like I'm bashing or I'm anything. If you just sit down and you just pay attention to the commercials or the TV shows or the conversations we're getting on TV, they're pushing a lot of homophobic stuff. There's a lot of gay this, and a lot of girl like this, and a lot of guy like this, and a lot of guy doesn't understand himself, and then he becomes gay, and then a lot of girl doesn't understand herself, and then she becomes gay. There's a lot of girl on girl, guy on guy action that I feel like we did not see in the early. We didn't see in 93. I didn't see that in 94. I didn't see that on I didn't see that on the Cosby Show. I didn't see that on Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
It's different though. You wanna know why it's different? Because with the Cosby Show and fucking Hanging with Mr. Cooper, it was more so building up black fucking families. Let's be real. No, let's be real. No, let's be real. No. No, let's be real though. No. Let's talk about it.
But what I'm saying is the agenda was not as pushed as hard as it's pushed now.
But if you want to talk about it, you talk about adult fucking shows. If you talk about kid shows, bro, let's talk about kid shows. Because there's a lot of gay shit that was a lot of gay shit that was happening fucking in fucking sex shit that was
So
happening
this
in
shit not
fucking.
happening on SpongeBob?
It was. That's what I'm saying
No, I'm
though.
saying now.
But you brought
then.
no
I'm talking
listen.
about now.
You brought up hanging with Mr. Cooper.
I'm talking about
you no.
pushing an agenda now. In
It
the
was,
90s, they
but
wasn't.
you,
Is
but
what
you,
I'm saying.
in the 90s, a lot of the fucking black fucking TV shows, sitcoms, it was more so building the fucking black family, and it was the fucking the black people was in that fucking like the word, so it wasn't negative. Let's be real though.
Black people.
No,
I'm
no.
not talking about black people.
Cause you brought up hanging with Mr. Cooper.
I'm talking about TV shows.
But you brought up with hanging with Mr. Cooper, and you talk about fucking.
That's
what's
TV
called it?
shows
Hold
I'm
on.
talking about.
All right, hold on,
I'm
hold
not
on.
just saying
All right, hold on,
black
hold on.
TV show. I said Friends.
All right, hold on.
You
Listen.
said friends.
I said Friends. What are you talking about?
You said Friends?
Yes, I
Yeah.
said Friends. That's what I'm saying.
All right,
It was
so
no gay
listen.
shit on friends.
So, huh?
It was no gay shit on
It
friends.
was absolutely gay shit.
It was gay shit on
When?
friends, bro. It was fucking.
Chandler's dad is trans.
How many episodes was Channel Daddy?
Probably.
It don't matter. But how
I
many?
mean, did I count them?
What
Like,
I'm saying is that the agenda
all
that
right.
they're
So,
pushing now
all right. So,
You
all right,
can't
so slow down.
say
All right, so
that, bro.
How?
You can't bring
How?
up.
Who the fuck?
You
was
can't
that?
bring
All
up
right, fuck the Channel
fucking.
Daddy.
You can't bring up the
Who
Bill
played
Cosby
Channel
show.
Daddy? Can you give me his name? Exactly. All right.
But you can't bring that up and be like, okay, it wasn't that. But then what you brought up was bullshit.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
can I interject?
That's all I'm saying.
Can I interject, bro?
Go ahead.
Now, so
When you say agenda, right?
Right.
Now, my only thing is when you take it way back in the day, when you take it way back in the day, and black shows started coming on TV,
Right.
and white people would go, it's an agenda. They trying to force this shit down.
But they were fucking in college. They was fucking. There was a whole fucking family.
They trying to force us
Go to
to
school.
like black people.
They're trying to force us to go to school because that's all the black. If you
that was the show
if you
brought
negate
up.
the black shit,
But that was the show that you brought up though.
No, we're talking
But
about
that
what the
was-
fuck they were teaching.
But that was the
That's
show
what I'm
that
talking
you
about. I'm not
brought
talking about
up.
who's on the show. I'm talking about.
But
what
that
they
was
were
the
teaching.
show that you brought up.
Right now,
Al.
I'm talking
You
about the
brought
underlying.
up fucking
2021, What did
shows.
we just watch? What the fuck did we just watch on Cardi B? On Cardi B,
so you saying her
What did we just watch?
her kissing the girl,
bro. Did
her
you
kissing
see-
the girls.
Did you ever see Aaliyah doing that?
But that's
What
illegal.
about Uchi Wally Wally?
In the 90s.
What about Uchi Wally Wally?
So you saying it wasn't
So
gay
what about
people in the
what you-
'90s, bro?
I'm talking about
Because the brat was gay.
Bro, what was the
And we all knew she was fucking. We all knew she was gay, bro.
But you okay?
Listen,
So you saying kissing? Hold on, slow down. Hold on. Okay, I'm about to tell you.
Listen to me.
You saying TV?
Bro, we just watched Cardi B video. What the fuck
Right.
was the first image that came on?
What?
It wasn't the kissing thing, but I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. The kissing thing was a part of it. I understand what you're saying.
Give me the right video when she kissing a bitch.
She wasn't. You're
We
right.
knew she was fucking gay. We knew that bitch is a
All right.
bunch.
Okay, but listen.
What?
Okay, but
It
listen.
don't make sense.
Did we
Okay,
not
but
know?
listen.
Nobody knew
Hold on, hold on,
fucking
hold on.
the brat was a bitch.
All right.
Nobody knew she was
Aside,
gay.
all right. Aside from that,
Nobody knew
he's
she was
saying
gay.
on TV. All right.
Nobody
All
knew
right.
she was gay.
Called pushing an agenda. The brat can do what the fuck she want to do behind doors. When you're in front of my fucking child, my child adores you. Bitch, you better get that shit under control because I don't want my bitch.
So then you feel. So then you feel like. So then.
How do you feel when white people feel the same way about black people?
I just said that. I just said that. I said
Jesus Christ.
that the agenda that you're pushing is really cultural. That's really what it is. So basically, white people, it's really highly unlikely that they're letting them watch black people or that your child is being influenced by black.
That ain't how they talk.
I get
That ain't how they talk.
I get
Because
that.
they was absolutely, and it still is, absolutely saying it's a fucking agenda to push all this black shit on us. Oh, why the fuck can Black Panther have an all-black cast? Why can't we have White Panther?
fuck
Like,
is
they
Why can't we have a sitcom with a fucking black family?
What the fuck is the Flash? What the fuck is the Arrow?
So you hold on. So you hold on. I'm going with your point. I'm going with your point. So you saying it was so many white people?
Why can't we have a black person?
Bro, it's
Why can't we see
can't
a black person,
You
right?
can't say that.
Are you saying
That's exactly
that?
what I'm saying.
So why can't
had your
black
time,
people
bro.
see themselves on TV?
I never-
Because you don't want to.
I never said it was a problem. All I'm saying is that
You need to be straightforward with it. Cardi B is what?
What you mean she what?
What is she saying? That she's
Can I say
gay?
something?
I don't know.
Can I say
And
something?
fucking
I don't know.
Can I say something?
Fusion.
Can I
It's
say
one
something?
minute she's with Offset, the next minute she's kissing a bitch on TV. Right or wrong?
She's an entertainer.
I don't give a fuck.
That's like with
You tell me
Beyonce when
what-
she be all sexy, but she
Who
married.
she kissed?
She's a fucking entertainer.
Who Beyonce kissed?
All right, but you.
Exactly.
all
She's
right,
an entertainer.
It's
She be
certain-
having ass
arguing-
naked, bro. She be having ass naked.
Jay-Z is what? Did you ever
What
see?
the fuck is you
Have
talking
anybody
about?
ever seen Jay-Z's situation?
but no.
Never seen Jay-Z naked. Cut it the fuck out, you're lying.
Jay-Z got a literally fucking kid on Beyonce, bro. Let's be real.
That had nothing to do with nothing.
His body, bro.
What?
Exactly. Trey Songz is in the news right now because his shit is all over social media, bro.
It's a
Right or
dildo.
wrong?
It's a dildo.
That's right.
It's a
I don't give a
dildo.
fuck what it is.
It's a dildo.
At the end of the
That
day,
ain't
it's
his
all
real
on
dick.
social media.
I seen on Twitter, and it ain't his real dick.
It's like that. And
That
it's
ain't his real dick.
that you hold in a different light.
That ain't his real dick.
Nobody plays with Jay-Z like that. Right or wrong?
Solange did. Solange beat him the fuck on that fucking elevator.
What's she doing?
She.
All right then.
What?
Like what? What's Solange doing?
Solange is in the fucking indie fucking artist, bro. Let's be real. No, look, everyone
Yeah, but
talk.
Solange
Let's.
always
What was the last fucking Jay-Z song? Let's be real. Let's be real. What was the last fucking Jay-Z song? Let's be real. The last fucking Jay-Z song, bro. Let's be real. Everyone, let's talk about it then. Let's talk about it then.
He was just on Champions.
That don't matter. What was his last? What was his last song?
thing on?
What?
What was Solange's last thing? What was Solange's
Indie music got the indie music. No, bro. Let's
Give
be
me her
real.
last hot. Her last
Indie fucking music got the most
No,
fucking
put your phone down.
best fucking followers in fucking music, bro.
Tell me Solange's last song.
Yo, y'all yelling. Y'all yelling.
I'm
Y'all
talking
yelling.
about-
You fucking ass like you the ass.
Give me
Bro,
Solange's
you
last.
Bro, you
Are you the
can't.
ass?
Exactly. Nobody knows.
All right.
Nobody
Nobody
is
likes
respecting Solange.
That's not true.
What?
That's not true, bro.
trash.
That's not true.
You're fucking trash, bro.
Respect over
You're
all.
dead ass trash.
No.
Exactly.
You're
So
dead trash.
that's trash. What the fuck
What?
you talking about? The
Really?
shit she did was trash, bro.
What?
Point blank period. You
Really?
did that shit to
Really?
to your sister's husband, and what she do?
Yeah, that shit was whack. That
What
shit was
do?
whack.
What she do?
Like you talking about the elevator shit?
Yeah, what she do?
Yo.
What Beyonce do?
She stood there.
Yeah, exactly. She
said that her fucking- she said that-
crazy
because she's
She ain't
fucking-
crazy.
what?
She knew they was a power couple. If she would have left Jay-Z, it would have just been Jay-Z, Beyonce, and then Jay-Z. No, they were better together than separate.
What?
Am I tripping?
Seriously?
Am I fucking tripping?
They're better together than
Beyonce
separate?
They're better
before
together than separate.
Who was Beyonce before?
But everybody knew. What? Are you
Beyonce
serious?
could be dope on.
Beyonce was
Are you
Beyonce
serious?
can.
Are you serious? No, are you serious right now? You need to tell me.
No, we're
that's
yelling.
No,
We
that
cannot
is
be
fucking
yelling.
trash, bro. That's fucking.
Beyonce
Yo, you're trash. You're trash.
Destiny
You're
Child,
trash.
I'm a survivor before fucking
What?
Hope.
You're trash.
She was with
You're
Hope on that
trash,
song, but I know
You're
what you
trash.
I'm
saying,
just
bro.
saying.
I know what you're saying, bro.
That's trash.
I know
Strictly Destiny's Child before she got with Hope, bro.
Hey! The fuck out of here.
Y'all
That shit is fucking trash.
If they're going
That shit trash.
But who was
That
Shorty
shit's
before
trash.
before I'm a Survivor?
What?
Who was Shorty before I'm a Survivor?
Really? You want to go
Listen.
through? You want to go through? You want to go through the albums?
Before I'm a
You
Survivor.
want to go through the albums?
Who was
Okay.
Shorty before I'm a Survivor?
Since you're so much of a Jay-Z fan, right?
Who
No,
was Shorty
no.
before I'm a Survivor?
Al,
Give me a track.
since you're so much a Jay-Z fan, right? Since
Yelling.
all right,
Give me a track.
Al, since you're so much a Jay-Z fan, name 3 songs on Reasonable Doubt. Name 3 songs on Reasonable Doubt. Since you're so much a Jay-Z fan, name 3 songs on Reasonable Doubt.
Such a Jay-Z fan.
Since you're so hyped over Jay-Z, name 3 songs off of Reasonable Doubt.
Don't knock
Name
the
3 songs off of
hustle.
Reasonable
All
Doubt.
that fucking.
Name 3 songs off of Reasonable Doubt.
What did I say?
Name 3 songs off of
What did I
Reasonable Doubt.
say?
Name 3 songs off.
What did I say?
No, name 3 songs.
Name 3 songs that's before I'm a Survivor.
Booty
Exactly.
Licious.
Who? Booty Licious was
No. Bugaboo.
Did she just say Booty Licious was before?
Bugaboo. Booty
Did she
Licious.
say Booty Licious was before Survivor?
She did say
Is
that.
she crazy? Is she fucking crazy?
Hold on, show him, bro. Hold on,
But you still ain't name me 3
Bro,
fucking
this bitch was
songs.
solo.
Bro, you still ain't.
Bootylicious was a Destiny Child.
That's Destiny Childs, bro. Booty Licious, Destiny Childs, bro.
It's a Destiny
You're,
Child song.
that's Destiny Childs, bro.
Okay.
But I do think that was
That was totally different shit. No, what are you talking about?
It's on the same album, bro. It's on the same album. You want something crazy? Alright, let's be real though, right? I'm a big Jay-Z fan, right? You fucking I am.
I'm just saying.
But you said that
before
I am though, right?
Beyonce, who the fuck was? I mean, before Jay-Z, who was Beyonce?
But Jay-Z was on Beyonce dick though, right? Was he not? He wasn't.
It was a mutual understanding. He said I got the baddest chick in the girl, the gang ran my chain.
How was he on her dick?
Jay-Z wasn't on Beyonce dick.
What? What's on her dick? What that mean?
Name three songs for fucking.
I'm not.
Name three. No.
That's not my favorite rapper. You're asking me. That's not my favorite rapper. That's not my favorite rapper. I said Beyonce wasn't shit before Jay-Z. I never said Jay-Z was my favorite rapper.
Fucking girl group. Are you dead ass right now?
Girl group.
Did you know that his fucking reason was down? It was a mixtape. And then he turned it into an album. Did you know that? Did you know that? It was a mixtape. Reason about that was a mixtape before it was an album. Did you know that?
Niggas knew Jay-Z before they knew Beyonce. Niggas knew Beyonce because of Destiny's Child. Niggas knew Jay-Z because of fucking Jay-Z.
Bro, are you dead ass right now?
I'm dead ass.
Are you really dead ass right now?
I'm dead ass. You know Jay-Z because of what?
You just said
Reasonable Doubt, right? Where do you know Beyonce from? Destiny's fucking Child.
She was with fucking Destiny's Child before she went fucking solo. What the fuck is you talking about?
So you telling me?
Was she not?
So you telling me Destiny's Child was out before Jay-Z?
So was she not?
Is that what you telling me? Are you telling me Destiny's Child was out before Jay-Z? Was she out before Jay-Z?
They went up.
Then shut the f. That's what I'm saying.
You can't even name three fucking Jay-Z songs off of
Bro,
Reasonable Doubt.
was she out
You
before
fucking
Jay-Z?
crazy.
She was a nobody, bro. That's all I'm saying. She was a no fucking body,
Really?
bro. She
I'm
was a
out.
nobody.
I'm out.
You saying before they got together? Or
before he became pop.
Before they got together.
So she was nobody.
Somebody. I'm not gonna say she wasn't.
You just said she wasn't nobody.
Who was she? Tell me who she was. She wasn't the baddest bitch. She wasn't Queen Bee.
She was the fucking baddest bitch. She said it in
She
the
won
fucking
that.
video,
She
bro.
won that.
Hov
She
was
won
what?
that. Not before.
Hov
They
was
definitely
on the
got
fucking
together and built
already.
themselves up together.
Hov was already on Uprise. Was he not? Was Hov not already on Uprise with the
I
Evils
cannot hear what you saying.
and all that shit, bro?
Oh, okay.
Listen, Hard Knock Life, The Evils, was Hov not already on the fucking upclimb?
Yeah.
He was already on a fucking upclimb. What are you talking about? He didn't need this bitch
They was-
to make his life better. He made her shit better.
Really?
I'm dead ass. What are you talking about?
She wasn't at her prime.
She was
when they
the
fucking got
cutest
together. Are you
bitch.
dead ass right
She
now?
was the cutest chick.
Are you
in
dead
Destiny's
ass?
Child, bro.
Are you dead ass right now?
I believe her prime came after.
She was the
After
cutest
this-
chick in
But
Destiny's
once they got
Child.
together, she was solo, bro. But she was already the fucking.
I mean, prom is relative. You could disagree on prom.
She didn't go single until when? She didn't go solo until when? Till she met who?
But like first and second solo albums might have been prom. But Beyonce could have been quote unquote in her prime from that first solo album on. Like,
But they was fucking each other when he was in fucking.
that's what
When she was in Destiny's Child. So you can't sit there and you can't take that against her. You can't take that against her.
What I'm
You
saying
can't take that against her.
What's the comment?
Nothing.
Give us the comments.
Thomas said Booty Licious and Survivor are two different albums. I'm sorry, but Jay-Z came out before Beyonce.
He did.
I don't like to,
Before Beyonce,
But-
say.
but I don't like to do this. I know what I be. I don't be tripping. Like I know I heard of Jay-Z
They
before I heard
both
Beyonce.
are known before
They
got
both
together.
are known.
They both
Before they
was
got
But
together.
Jay-Z
She
was
wasn't
fucking
shit.
Jay, bro. Jay-Z was
You
over
made it
her.
seem like she wasn't shit
Was he
though.
over her or not?
Don't talk about
Niggas knew about Jay-Z before they knew about Beyonce. Point blank, period.
It ain't two different fucking genres. She is an R&B singer and he's a fucking rapper.
So you telling me niggas knew about Jay-Z before they knew about Whitney Houston? Alright then, they in two different genres.
What?
you
They don't
talking
even
about?
make sense because Whitney Houston came out
They-
before
they
fucking
in two
Jay-Z.
different
What are you
genres.
talking about?
That's the
They're
same
two
shit.
different
Jay-Z
fucking
came out
genres,
before
bro.
Beyonce, right or wrong? Did Jay-Z come out before Beyonce?
Yes,
You
Jay-Z
just
came out
said
before
Jay-Z and
Beyonce.
Beyonce in two different genres, right?
They are.
Whitney Houston came out before Jay-Z, right?
Whitney Houston was out
Whitney
before-
Houston is in two different genres than Jay-Z, right?
Yes.
Who the fuck, like you tripping?
All right.
Jay-Z
So,
is
now,
not as
let me-
well known as Whitney Houston. I don't give a damn what you say.
No.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
It's
no.
old
I
people.
never-
Probably
I
not.
never
Probably
brought
not
up
more
Jay-Z
well
and Whitney
loved.
Houston.
That's
No.
what I'm
You
saying.
did.
It's old people that know. You just said that.
I never
reason
brought
why-
up Jay-Z and Whitney Houston, bro. We was talking about Jay-Z and fucking
You
Beyonce.
said what? And said what? And what you say? Why they didn't know each other? Or why more people knew Jay-Z than Beyonce? Because they was in two different genres, right?
They two different genres.
So why
You
is
bringing in
Houston
fucking Whitney
more
Houston? How you bringing Whitney
Why
Houston when she was in the industry way
When
before
did-
fucking Jay-Z?
When
Just the
Jay-Z,
same.
How?
Because Jay-Z
How?
was in the industry
How does
more
that
than-
make
longer
sense?
than who?
How does that
Jay-Z
make
was in the
sense?
industry longer
How
than who?
are you gonna bring Whitney
Who was
Houston
Jay-Z in
in?
the industry
How are
longer?
you gonna bring Whitney Houston in if she was in there in the industry longer than?
Beyonce? Wasn't Jay-Z in the industry
You just said
longer
Whitney
than
Houston,
Beyonce?
bro.
Wasn't Jay-Z in the industry longer than Beyonce?
Oh
So that's what the
my
fuck I'm
God.
talking about. That was the main point. He said.
What are you talking about?
all right, so
You
hold on.
brought up Whitney
All right, so
Houston
hold
and
on.
fucking
So
Jay-Z, and you
all
wanna
right,
sit
so
there
hold
and
on.
say
Let
that
me
fucking
let me put some perspective. Let me
What
put
the
some.
fuck is you talking about?
Let me put some
That shit don't make
perspective.
no fucking sense.
All right, let me put some. All right, you
That
got it.
shit is weird.
All right, let me put some perspective. Okay, so
When you say quote unquote wasn't shit, you're being hyperbolic. You don't really mean she wasn't shit. You mean she wasn't as well known as Jay-Z.
Alright, bro.
Which is true.
Okay.
Which is true.
Jay-Z's first album is what?
Reasonably
What
doubt.
up?
What is Beyonce's
Which
first
was
album?
which was also a
I'm
mixtape.
talking about Beyonce.
What is Beyonce's first album?
Yo, she was single. She was single after the fuck thing.
Dangerously in Love.
Dangerously in Love.
Which has what on it?
Bro, you're acting fucking crazy.
Love. There's a couple of choices.
You're acting crazy.
There's a couple of choices.
How the fuck you gonna compare him as single? Wait.
Exactly.
How are you going to compare them as
That
single
was
fucking
after Jay.
artists when she started
all
off?
right.
She don't want to be.
But how are you?
Say she know
No.
about
But how are you
She
going
knows
to
about
compare them
Beyonce.
as single artists when she came in as a group? That don't make sense. Do that make sense to you?
So
How are you going to compare them as single artists when she came in as a group? That how?
Michael fucking Jackson.
How does that fucking make sense?
That's how you end it.
Bro.
Michael Jackson is what? He came in with who?
You brought up Whitney Houston and you bring up Michael
Jackson
Jackson.
5.
He came in with a group, right?
You brought up Whitney Houston and you bring up
You
fucking
said
Michael
Beyonce
Jackson.
like because of what?
How the fuck do that make
You
sense?
said Beyonce like because of what?
How do that make sense?
Why does Beyonce like?
How do the fuck?
Why does Beyonce like?
You bring up Whitney Houston and then you bring up after that.
Why does Beyonce like?
What
What did you say? You said she was in the group.
Jay-Z
right?
was already a single fucking
Shit don't
artist.
mean nothing.
Jay-Z wasn't in a fucking group. How the fuck are you gonna sit there and say, oh,
he was
well,
with original flavor time.
Don't tell her that shit. Don't tell her that. Don't tell her that shit.
He wasn't in original
Come on,
flavor.
bro. Don't tell her
He
that
fucked
shit.
with him though, but he
Come
wasn't
on,
in
bro.
original way.
Let her be great. Let her own that.
No,
She fucking know what she talking about, right?
she know it.
Come on. I'm fucking. Come on,
oh, we finna fight.
bro. Listen, at the end of the day, you trying to make an excuse for Beyonce when she came in with a group.
She did it.
Michael Jackson
This
came
is not.
in with a group.
All right,
He was
but
one of
his
the best
point is-
selling artists.
Listen,
Period. It don't fucking matter.
Hold on, before you start talking,
What
listen. His point
fucking
is,
matter?
what do her coming in the group got to do
do
with her
anything.
popularity?
Don't got shit to do with nothing.
If her
Michael
coming-
Jackson is who?
That
Who is
caveat
Michael
does
Jackson?
He
not
made it
absolve
seem as
her.
if it was a fucking thing. That's what I'm saying.
I'm telling
How
you,
the fuck are you gonna sit there?
no
and
one
say,
knew her.
Am I
Jay-Z.
Am I the one that? Am I already?
Bro,
the
you can't
one-
say nobody knew her if they was on world tours.
Okay.
But I know what you're trying to say. You
She wasn't the queen bee
She wasn't.
until
She was in
she
the
got
fucking group.
Jay-Z.
How the fuck is she gonna be queen if she was in the fucking group?
Say what Michael
She was
Jackson.
fucking
Say what
single.
Michael Jackson
And
became
then
king of
say,
pop.
motherfucking
Say
Sid
what?
said she wanted to
Say
be
what
the
Michael
fucking
Jackson
word.
and Tupac became who? Tupac became who? With Digital Underground.
You done brought up You done brought up Michael Jackson.
You're an excuse
I'm
maker.
saying, Mike,
You're an excuse. You're an excuse maker. Cause that's what you are. You're an excuse maker. You say groups. You say groups. I'm naming how many people I just named that was in groups.
It was mad
Michael
people, bro.
Jackson.
I just named.
It was-
I just named. Mad, listen.
Compared to the
I just named mad people that she
Beyonce.
said the reason why Beyonce ain't blow up before Jay-Z
Tell me how
was because of her group. I just named
How?
mad people that was in groups that blew up before, way before Beyonce, Jay-Z.
Oh,
What are you talking
LG,
about?
bro.
I just named mad people.
That shit
Fucking
is
Michael Jackson. Fucking
Yo, I
Tupac.
got, yo, the argument
You name all the motherfuckers that fucking hard.
but the argument is,
Why Beyonce so hard? Jay
What
so
the
hard.
argument
Name somebody that's not
Beyonce is
dead.
what age?
Name somebody that's not dead.
Compared to them niggas.
Name
She
somebody
probably
that's
going
not
on
dead.
40.
Bro,
Name
you probably
somebody that's
Tupac
not
will
dead.
be what today?
Al, name somebody that's not dead.
Exactly.
Name somebody that's not
Jackson is what
dead.
today?
She be like,
Name somebody that's
Michael
not
Jackson
dead.
is 70, right?
Name somebody
Like
that's
70.
not dead. Name somebody that's not
What are you
dead.
talking about?
Name somebody that's not dead.
39.
Your greats passed away.
39 years. She almost 40. That's
Well,
what
you
she
want to fucking compare
you
them to
wanna say
motherfuckers
that?
that's still alive. Name somebody that's not fucking dead, bro.
I'm talking about this.
You just named Whitney Houston
You can't never stick to your point in an argument. I see it, bro. You can't never stick to your point in an argument.
You can't name somebody.
You
can't name
never
somebody.
stick to your points in an argument.
Name somebody that's not dead.
What are you talking about? I'm not
Name somebody that's not dead.
I'm not
Name it. Name it. You
I'm
can't.
not doing it.
Name somebody that's not dead.
I'm not doing
Name
it.
somebody that's not dead.
Wait, somebody that's not dead. That what? That
I'm
what?
not doing it. She
You
don't know.
said
She don't
it's
fucking
fucking
know. She just saying it.
That's
She don't know.
That's
She
what
don't
he
fucking know.
said. Beyonce
She's a
said-
great. I'm not saying that she's not no fucking great, but it was people that was greater than her that did that went through the same shit she went through.
You fucking compared them to together.
Michael Jackson was great in how many years?
Michael Jackson is great.
Was great since he fucking touched the stage.
Bro,
It don't matter group. It don't matter solo. It don't matter if he's dancing, singing. You know what I mean? Like what? Michael Jackson is what? Who is Michael Jackson? Without the Jackson
What did we
5.
just talk about?
The pop, boy.
What did we just talk about Jay-Z and Beyonce, right?
So, Beyonce, without Destiny's Child is who?
What?
Naima said the reason why she didn't move up before Jay-Z was because of her age.
What?
I don't believe
What?
that.
Like what?
I don't believe that.
Explain that to me.
That's what Naima
Because
said.
Usher blew up at what age?
I'm just
And then he died down. Usher died down, bro. When he fucking hit his growth spurt, he fucking died down. And when he did that fucking Harrison, no, he did. Let's be real. I'll pull it up. And then when he fucking did that, bro, he hit his growth spurt. He started losing followers.
What's a growth spurt?
And then he did it Here I Stand fucking album. He started losing
So
followers.
wait, hold on.
He started losing followers, bro. Let's be real.
Just because you
You talk over me doesn't
I'm not telling you.
I'm asking you a question.
He fucking got dropped when after he did the mob and all this other shit. No,
Muff,
I'm telling you.
you have to calm down.
This shit
You
is
have to
wow.
calm down.
This is wow. Usher got dropped when he fucking hit his growth spurt, right? He did his fucking song, right?
What's his growth spurt? What are you talking about?
Right? He had that big influence, whatever. He got dropped, right? And then he started doing songs again. And then he did Here I Stand. When he did that Here I Stand fucking album. No.
Bro, my way is mad. It's mad. Like 8701 with Diamond, bro. Like 8701 with Diamond.
He lost a lot of fans because he started talking about that fucking girl that he was with Tamika. And he fucking started losing fans.
Okay.
Still listen to me. Still listen to me.
According to
His
what?
rap fucking self. That shit is like, what the fuck?
You say
But record sales
Look
don't
at
say all the
that
time.
What did you just say?
That don't have anything to do with your popularity.
Why did you just
I
say
didn't
it
disagree
went
with
diamond, right?
8701 with Diamond.
Then we ain't got no more rap. What you talking about?
What I'm saying is
8701
record
win.
sales don't determine your popularity.
I didn't agree.
It's a lot of
You
popular.
said that shit about fucking Beyonce. Are you dead ass right now?
That's not what he said. That's not what he said. He didn't say
He
anything
didn't
about
say
it.
that about Beyonce.
He didn't say anything about her record sales. Did I miss that? Did you say something about record sales?
Beyonce was in that. No.
I said she wasn't nobody before Jay-Z.
Really? She was in a whole fucking girl group when the new world
It was
story.
a whole girl
Yeah.
that did what? They
Yeah.
did what?
Oh, they did nothing.
the
Bro,
fuck?
you
They ain't do
can't,
nothing.
bro, you
They ain't do
can't
nothing.
say they did
They
nothing,
ain't do
bro.
nothing. They ain't do nothing. No.
I'm
Go
talking
ahead.
about before this relationship is what I'm saying.
I understand what you're saying.
Like,
She didn't go
You
single
said
till after
jumping,
they
jumping
fucking
wasn't
got
a hit,
together,
bro?
They didn't
I'm
go.
talking for the relationship. I'm
They
saying
didn't
You
go
didn't,
single
you
till after
didn't,
they
you
got
didn't,
together,
you didn't,
bro.
you didn't fuck with jumping, bro.
who?
Don't act like you don't know jumping.
Bugaboo, all that shit.
Ladies, leave your man out.
They
Cupboards full of parties and their pockets full of ground. You know that song.
I know what you're talking about.
You know that song. That song was a hit. That was a good song.
Is that song better than Who Run the World, Girls? Who Run the World?
No.
Okay, no. Let me see my halo.
It's not. It's not. So in that case, you are talking about record sales.
I'm not.
All
I'm saying is nobody knew of Beyonce. It was Destiny's Child. It was not Beyonce. It's Beyonce now. I get that, but they said Destiny's Child. It was never Queen B. It was never Lady B. The Queen bitch. All that shit that I was going through high school. That's my bitch. All that shit. It was none of that. It was none of that shit up until she left the fucking group. She didn't have them dicky followers that was just all over her neck and saying she was the best to ever do anything.
Yes.
Nobody was on her dick up until she left.
What? I can call a few people right now and get y'all fucking ass
A few
straight.
people don't negate.
I'm calling right now. I'm calling right now.
It's not saying now. 2020. It's not saying. It's saying 93. It's saying 94. It's saying 95. When niggas was really listening to Juvenile and Cash Money,
Right.
and they was really worried about shaking their ass. I'm a young boy that's
right.
really
The problem is this, bro.
You said who?
Juvenile had 2 hits. What was that 2 hits besides? Back that ass up and slow motion. Tell me. What was that?
He was with Cash Money.
Besides him having a song. No, besides his song with him and Cash Money. Juvenile by himself. Besides Juvenile. Besides, break that ass up.
But we can't sing out Beyonce. Before Destiny Child, with the Destiny
So
Child.
motion, he was in fucking, that song wasn't with fucking Cash Money. You want to get ass?
He wasn't. It was
So name another song by Juvenile.
I'm talking about
Name another song by
at the
Juvenile.
time when he
Name
was
another
with
song by
Cash Money,
Juvenile.
which was
Name
what?
another song by
The
Juvenile.
99 and the
Name
2000.
another song by
That was
Juvenile.
what?
2000.
99 2000 niggas was doing what in the
Name
99
another
and
song by
2000?
Juvenile.
They was shaking ass.
Name
Right or
another
wrong?
song.
They were shaking.
And
Name
when did
another
I'm a
song.
Survivor came out? When I'm a Survivor
Name
came out?
They
another
said
song.
2004.
Ow. Name another song by Juvenile himself besides Slow Motion.
Exactly. And
Now it's just acting. He can't name it. He can't.
Because it gets real slim after I'm a Survivor.
He can't name it.
Like
Name another song.
that shit, it gets real slim up until
He
she
named a
gets
song
to
by
her
Juvenile besides Slow Motion that he didn't do with fucking Cash
I
Money.
wasn't a huge Juvenile fan, so I don't
But he
know.
was talking heavy. So name a
I'm
song by
sorry.
Juvenile that he didn't do with Cash Money besides Slow Motion. Name it.
Survivor, Destiny's Child.
Exactly, please.
But you still ain't naming another song.
Cause for what?
What?
Cause when I brought up the niggas that was worthy, you didn't want to argue. But now that I brought somebody else,
That was legends.
slow motion,
True.
Slow motion, right?
This is the remix.
Right. Slow. But bro, that was really like legit Juvenile last hit, bro. Slow motion was Juvenile last legit hit, bro. Like you gonna go on the tail end of Juvenile career? What about
Right.
You can't even name another song by Juvenile
You
besides Slow Motion that he wasn't even in
Child.
with fucking Cash Money.
What's Survivor?
You couldn't do it. That's
Survivor is the only 2 songs I got in my head from Destiny's Child. Not
Destiny's Child. You know how many songs by Destiny's Child? I can't name a bunch of songs by Destiny's Child, bro. No. Bugaboo, Bootylicious. What else? Fucking, that's 4. You can't even name Survivor.
I'll look it up.
Survivor. How many songs did Destiny's Child have?
It's cool, my man.
How many songs? You said albums.
Continue.
Albums. They had Cater to You. Cater to You. That was one, right?
Yeah.
T-shirt. Where it was a compilation of, that was another one.
Tell me if they came out before
You
Jay-Z.
can't even name, you can't even name, bro. You can't even name another song by fucking Juvenile that he wasn't with Cash Money, bro. You can't.
This shit all fucking
Every
fucked
time
up.
I see that, I say it to you. It's not my favorite.
Alright, so these are out of order, but I'm gonna just say them. Alright, these are out of order.
That's like when you brought up fucking Jay-Z.
So,
You didn't even name 3 songs.
Survivor was 2001. The Writings on the Wall was in 1999. Destiny Fulfilled 2004. Destiny's Child was in 1998. I didn't know that. Live in Atlanta, Destiny's Child Live in Atlanta was in 2006. 8 Days on Christmas 2001.
All those is
Number ones. No, these are not single songs. These are
Right,
albums.
they album.
Number ones was in 2005.
And when fucking Jay-Z came out with his fucking Mother album? When was that? 1996?
Exactly.
So when was their first song?
Exactly.
1998.
1998,
Catch
right?
up. Like mustard.
Yes.
Come on,
You
bro.
can't
I'm
even
telling
name-
you that Jay-Z was
Bro,
out before them.
you couldn't. It
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You
It's
didn't
not my
even
favorite
know
record.
that that album was a mixtape. You couldn't even name 3 songs off that album, bro.
It was before them. Wasn't Jay-Z?
Love
before them?
Songs was in 2013.
I said that.
The
I said
Love
that.
Destiny EP was in 2001.
All that shit is light, bro.
They got more. They got more shit than I thought.
But that shit is.
Exactly.
You're not giving me hits off them albums, bro.
That's
No,
albums, bro.
Names.
They're not going to all them fucking songs. They're going to all them songs.
It's gonna be
Yeah, we can say
They're going to all the songs. They're going to all the songs and then let's
Come on,
see.
bro. 8 Days
What's
of
the
Christmas
other
is probably
fucking
on 3 different albums. Like, come the fuck on
Is
Survivor
it
remix,
Christmas
the
album?
Wayne
Is it Christmas
Jones, T.I. Jones. It probably, like, come on, bro. And that
Say
song
my,
even
say my
Say
name.
My Name.
Say My Name was a big hit.
Right? Bootylicious, Brown Eyes, Bills, Cater to You, Soldier, Lose My Breath, Survivor, Bugaboo, Independent Woman, No, Emotion, Stand Up for Love, If Girl, this says Dangerously in Love. That's a Beyonce song.
That's a
Beyonce
whole
song.
Beyonce.
That's a Beyonce song.
That's a whole, but no, they categorize
Jumpin'.
it as a Destiny's Child, though. That's corny.
It does say
It's
that.
a whole Beyonce song.
Jumpin'. A New Way. No, that's not. That's a Sesame Street. I'm sorry.
What?
Why the
Yeah, it's
food?
a Sesame
It's
Street
it's the soundtrack.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We had
Temptation,
16.
Nasty Girl. I remember Through with Love, T-shirt, Bad Habit, If You Leave, which is my favorite Child song. You got Free. But I guess this is a list of songs.
Is they hits from win to win. Can you give me
It's
a
like
different?
it's like
It's from 98 to win.
2004.
So can you give me?
Yeah. The most hits on this particular. It's just a list of songs though. I don't know if these are. Let's say I go to Destiny Child like biggest hits. I'll do that.
So my thing is this. It how long? Would you say 98 to what? 04?
06. Their last album was. It said, if I'm not mistaken. All right, so
3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7 years. Give me how many hits Jay-Z had in 7 years. Please.
It's a long
Just
time.
please.
It's a longer time.
Go ahead. Because there's certain songs you can play on the radio.
Big
But go ahead.
Pimpin',
There's certain songs you
Life,
can.
please.
There's certain songs you
Hard
can play
Knock
on the
Life,
radio.
please.
How many number one hits does Destiny's Child have?
Falling Hospital number ones, Billboard Magazine, question.
Because they didn't play
I would
fucking.
say
They didn't play.
The group
They didn't
had
play their presidents on the radio.
the group had only 4 number 1 singles
What did I
on
The main U.S. Billboard
What the
Hot
fuck
100 singles. Only one single topped the charts. Hot R&B / hip hop charts.
What did I just say?
I'm
Did
right.
Did I
That's
not
what
say
they
four?
say. Go ahead.
Did I not say
What?
4?
Look
No,
up
From-
Jay-Z's biggest hits?
Yeah,
please don't do that.
from that
Please
year.
don't.
No. From that year that they was popping until the year now that you said it was over. But there's certain songs that Jay-Z, there's certain songs that Jay-Z. Now it's top 100s. Now you're scared.
No,
There's certain
you
songs
the one
that-
that wanted to
there's
compare.
certain
You
songs
the one
that
that wanted to
they
compare
play.
Destiny's Child to Jay-Z.
Let's
You
be
said
real.
that.
'Cause if
You
you would've
did
made
that.
it,
So we compared Destiny's Child to fucking Jay-Z.
It would have been a hit.
Go to
If
Jay-Z
fucking
top
Reservoir
hits,
Doors, if that
Please
shit
go to
was.
Jay-Z top hits.
Go ahead. Let's go.
Please.
Let's go.
Jay-Z top hits.
I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it.
Go ahead.
Please, man.
I'm looking for it.
I don't like.
Because they barely did fucking their presidents. They really did their presidents too. They really did that. And then they switched to fucking girls
Can I answer?
girls.
Can I answer the
Say
question?
Go
that.
ahead.
You shouldn't say
Go
that.
ahead.
Presidents
All right,
too.
Jay-Z
They
has
really did
earned.
that.
Jay-Z has earned 14 number 1s on Billboard 2000.
Name songs. Name songs. Go ahead.
No, don't name shit.
Name songs. Because you only named Destiny Child. If you named Destiny Child and Beyonce, let's go. Let's go.
Because she don't like to be wrong. I see it now. I just see it.
I know.
I see it.
And I'm a big Jay-Z fan. But I'm gonna be real about it. I'm dead ass big Jay-Z fan.
Hold on. I'm looking for it. 'Cause it's not. The list not coming.
God in heaven, but like, really? Do you really need to?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
alright,
Yeah.
okay, go ahead.
Cause he really started really getting on the fucking charts. What? Blueprint? Or was it before Blueprint?
He's been on the charts before.
It's a hard knock life. You forgot about that? For us, it's hard. That's before. Oh, that's Blueprint. Yeah, that's Blueprint. That's before.
Hard Not Life is in
That's
Blueprint.
before.
That's
Blueprint.
that's all.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
all
just
Hard
saying,
Not
I
Life.
know you don't know.
I'm
That's
just
all.
That's how I know you don't know. That's how I know you don't know.
Yeah, okay.
You trash.
Yeah,
You
okay.
trash.
Because you
You're
said,
trash, bro.
she said what?
You're trash.
She said what? All these
You're
people.
trash.
She said
You're
Blueprint.
trash.
She said Blueprint.
Yeah, you're simple. You're acting like a child. You're simple.
Come on. Let's not do that. Let's not do abuse.
In my head now.
Oh, you looking real
You
crazy.
know what I'm saying? It's cool. I'm just
Alright, Roscoe Jenkins.
You mean? Right on. I ain't back there. Hey, boy.
Ow.
So
Oh, shit, we was still on?
Interlude from the Black Album. King Knock the Hustle. Big Pimpin'. Money Cash Holes. Dirt Off Your Shoulder. Ain't No Nigga. Brooklyn's Finest. Friend of the Foe. This Candy Life. Dear Summer. The Evils. Can I Live?
Dear Summer. I give you all the
Paris.
best.
The Story of OJ.
That was
I
it.
just,
Chill.
Oh, that's going into like each album.
Chill, bro.
I Just Want to Love You, Give It to Me. Hard Knock Life, Ghetto Anthem, You Don't Know, Song Cry, Excuse Me Miss, Dead Presidents 2, Takeover, Gotta Have It, Otis, Come and Get Me, Can I Get a Younger Ever, Welcome to New York, Bonnie and Clyde, Illest Motherfucker
Bro, just stop! Just stop it!
Threat, It's Alright, 22 Twos, that's one of my favorites.
Bro,
22? That's your shit. Say less.
I love 22 Twos.
Come on, man. Come on,
man.
They gotta be on it.
Nah,
Hard
Renee.
to See, The Bounce, What We
Renee on
Did,
there, bro.
Feeling It. Ooh, that's one of my shit too. It's Murder.
Renee.
Suicide. A week ago, No Hook. Is That Your Shit? But that's not his song.
Yeah,
Over song,
that's
Ape
his
Shit,
song.
Get This Money. Oh,
Ape shit was that shit.
God
I ain't
damn.
on ape shit.
But A-Shit, that's the song he did with fucking Beyonce, isn't it?
No, it's not ape.
No, Ape Shit is the Everything Is Love. That's their album together.
Yeah, they had an album together, bro.
Yeah, that's the.
Oh, so like
That's
Beyonce.
him. I'm thinking about him.
Think about it.
Dickhead. Cheers.
Let's see the hits.
So that's one joint off,
Let's
right?
see the hits on Blueprint. You Don't Know, Take Over, Song Cry.
Take Over.
Luna's Bag, Girls, 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 Blueprint.
Yeah.
Breathe Easy, All I Need.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can
They was Jones though, man.
The Black Album, my favorite. Like, it's my favorite.
That's what Encore and all that shit on there, right?
Interlude.
And he did that original joint on there, right?
Allure, Threat. What more can I say? Yeah.
Allure was really like one of those songs where a lot of people be fucking.
My first song, December 4th, Encore.
I heard this shit though.
Encore is really like.
But Allure, I feel like Allure.
That's chill.
Yo.
Shit on that album, bro.
It is, but I feel like Allure really is also shit where so you really have that air for it.
Encore, get y'all into it like that.
Like,
Like,
I feel like I'm gonna want to you on some shit where so you're just automatically going into being on hype just for these things. But I feel like.
Either way, what more can I say? What more can I say was my fucking theme song.
But Allure was the shit though. Allure, you
I
can
didn't
not
like
Allure.
Allure for
Really?
a lot of years. A lot of years I didn't like Allure.
The Allure really is fucking lit. If you really pay attention to like a lot of the fucking
No, I got it. I just didn't
progression, all that shit like that, Allure really is fucking lit though.
But it's between for me. What more can I say? What's the other joint? Show Me What You Got.
That's not the album. That's not his album.
That's
That's
not on that album.
not his album.
No, but I'm saying
These guys, he started
those
going.
two beats.
That's why I say I'm not gonna argue
That's
with
because you
him.
gotta be a fan of music. When you hear those
It's not on the same album.
these songs, you know,
It's not on the same album.
listen to the music.
That's why you gonna bring up fucking shit what you got. That's not on the same
I
album.
think he's talking about Jay-Z songs.
It's fine. It's fine. You don't have to explain to her.
Alright.
He's not listening to the
What's
music.
your favorite? What's your favorite
I'm
Jay-Z song?
saying is
What?
that when you hear those instruments and those sounds and those songs, they
Because they
do
use a lot
something,
of live music.
bro. And they do something to you, like Like it's just like a. Like, for Show Me What I gotta, like, at least air drum or, like, tap my foot. It's like,
I would say for me,
Live music. If we talk about live music, for me, the live version of Can I Live, like that shit,
Can I
I
hustle
almost
too?
get a, that's my
Can I
favorite
hustle either?
of all time. Like, Can I Live, the live version, Can I Live, is my favorite fucking song of all time.
Fact.
Better than, to me, it's better than every other song I've ever heard. Like, fucking, I get emotional when I hear that music. Like, that music, that music and that music mixed with those bars, like I aspire to rap like that one day. Like that's some shit that like, bro, I couldn't like write in that, and then the way he talk about it is like, oh, I had that wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like to write that to that beat, like bro, he like it's not just the single bars. Like, he going through a whole fucking thing. Like, it's a whole thing. And then the intricacies of writing about this shit when he said we got the two heads we keep a book. Like, nigga talking about his brain and his dick and how they don't match up sometimes. Like, the shit is with that music. Right. To write that with that fucking music, bro, like.
Can I say something though?
But yeah,
I'm gonna say something.
sure.
When it comes to Jay-Z though, I'm like one of the big Jay-Z fans. When it comes to like one of
the biggest Jay-Z.
no, I am. When it comes to like one of his greatest albums though, it's always gonna be Reasonable Doubt. And I only say this because of when I listen to that shit, I don't have to skip nothing. I can close my eyes and visual that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? With other songs, there's certain songs that I can fucking listen to, and I'm like, this not a vibe, I gotta skip it. You know what I'm saying? But if you put sipping my ties, tata, down in the basa, ha ha, papa, that whole shit, like, bro. Like, on some shit though, if I
22s was trash. But
what? 22 twos? Are you crazy?
22s was trash.
It's no way 22.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with
He
y'all.
was talking about putting up fucking his gun in the bitch fucking purse, like.
I cannot listen to a Jay-Z album straight.
Really?
I cannot.
So how the fuck are you gonna argue me down about Jay-Z and fucking
I know
Beyonce?
what I know,
That is-
nigga. Like, I'm not saying
crazy.
I'm not saying she wasn't just like. She just wasn't Jay-Z before she got married. Like, she wasn't.
Jay-Z did get commercial though. He did.
That's what I'm saying. So
He
it's like,
did get
we got
commercial.
commercial way before she got commercial.
No, he did get commercial. But what I'm saying is this though. What I'm saying is.
We're not gonna rehash the same argument.
But what I'm saying is, fucking
Let's not rehash.
Reasonable Doubt was one of my fucking all top fucking two fucking favorite albums because I can sit there, I can play that shit the fuck out and close my eyes and envision all that shit. Can I live and all that shit, bro? Like I can sit there and go through that shit.
Can I live?
But see now, listen, now what I can say
That
is,
President's fucking two? Oh, that shit's a rap.
what I can say is if Cole is somewhat the new or like similar to what Jay-Z used to be, then alright, I can say I listen to it because I can listen to that. I can listen to Cole, Can I Live? Shit like that. Like I can listen to them type of symbols and all that shit like that, but it's like I can't listen to the old Jay-Z. It just don't do it for me. I don't know why.
But you wanna know why? You wanna know why they're so similar though? Because how they put out music.
Right.
Fucking 2 years or so.
Okay.
And Cole, when he put out music, you know it was every 2 years, and he did the same fucking dollar and three fucking tour. You pay $1 for.
I don't think they're very similar, actually. And I'm a big Jay-Z fan and a huge Cole fan.
No, I'm saying no. What I'm saying is where it goes into their craft though. It's not like where it's certain motherfuckers where they constantly just keep putting out. They put time into their shit to where
it's people who take their time. That's not exclusive to those.
But then with J. Cole, it's like when he do put his music out, he do like what every few years or so. Is it not?
J. Cole is every year and a half.
And he's just like Kendrick. No?
Kendrick.
Is it not? Every few years though. They take time on their craft. Is it not?
Kendrick's output is a little longer than Cole's.
Yeah, but then it's still
similar time.
Yeah, it's similar.
What I'm saying is if Cole is an hour and a half, Kendrick is 2 hours.
Hey,
No, but listen, if
they put craft in their fucking music.
no, I'm not disagreeing with
though.
that. I'm not
Yeah.
disagreeing.
But when I talk about Jay-Z though, it's more so like before he did get commercial.
You asked me what difference do I find with Cole versus Jay-Z.
Right.
I think Cole is the biggest difference is Cole has Jay-Z to stand on, right? Jay-Z had to be even Jay-Z had to say himself that he kind of had to do specific things to get to a specific place. That way Cole don't necessarily have to do that. For example, right? In the beginning when he was making Cole chase a hit, he don't have to do that now. He had chasing him on the first one.
But he was also like discouraged when he did though, because it was people that fucking looked at him and was like, why the fuck did you do that?
Listen.
Just like Nas.
I'm not talking about the public. Hear me out, okay? Hear me out. So, what I'm saying is, Cole has the ability, which is a good thing. I'm not saying this is bad. He has the ability to stand on Jay-Z's shoulder in this way. So, for example, when Jay was rapping about what he was rapping about in 96, 98 or whatever, Jay was still selling drugs. Once they got to a specific, once Def Jam didn't sign them, they came with Def Jam with a distribution deal. So they were the masters of their own thing. But in that, you have to be that. When you get a distribution deal, that's just them putting it out. That's not them marketing you. That's not them selling you. You got to do all that.
Mm-hmm.
So,
in
that case, Jay-Z, like people say go on commercial. I don't necessarily know if I 100% agree with that because around that time, the commercial-esque songs and what Jay-Z was putting out, is you can find very huge differences in those things. You know what I'm saying? So like you say a commercial song might have been something Will Smith was putting out. A song that immediately goes crazy because kids listen to it and shit. That type of commercial. But you talk about Jay, mad cursing, mad this, mad that, that's not necessarily commercialized.
But then you also gotta sit there and think about like the era that J. Cole did come up. He came up on the whole college kids thing where he had that following before he even got. So what I'm saying is, Cole had the ability to tap into his more emotional side quicker than Jay-Z had the ability to do so. But then how he maneuvered, how he put out projects though. It's the same way with Jay-Z. You can't sit there and say them though.
If we talking about
Jay-Z don't put, but you can't sit there and say Jay-Z put out something every fucking month or whatever. He comes out
his albums every year.
Every year. J. Cole come out every 2 years. J. Cole kept up with the whole fucking Diamond Dream where you was fucking, he did pop-up shows.
It's like you're arguing me about a point I'm not arguing about. I'm not arguing that point. I'm not saying that.
I got P.
Comment says Jay-Z stole Young Chris Bars, stole Sparks' song.
Well, Sparks was writing for him though.
Read comments.
Sparks was writing for him though.
Think about it. Jay-Z
I just want to love you. Sparks wrote the hook. Sparks wrote the hook for I Just Want to Love You.
Still there from the scheme though.
You know, what did he talk about being shot? Huh? What song did he talk about him getting shot?
No, not him getting shot. He talks about being shot. I said.
Talks about like.
Who you talking about? Tino or?
What are you saying?
Breaking it down and now you're trying to.
You said he talked about being shot.
Right. What the fuck?
Him being shot or just being shot in general?
Everybody know that fucking Sparks votes hooks out.
What am I saying wrong here? I don't
You're not saying that wrong.
I don't
I'm
eat
saying
peanuts.
like I'm wrong.
I don't eat peanuts. No, I really don't.
Ow, you want some nuts?
I'm just saying, I'm type of time of, come on, you know damn well that
My fault,
he
bro.
stole a lot of state property bars. And
When you say stole bars, meaning like he used bars,
not
they used
stole,
already?
not stole. They gave it to him willingly because they was bitch ass niggas. And suck ass niggas.
So that's the conversation don't even need to be had. They willingly did it.
And it's like,
What the fuck? How you gonna blame him if they willingly did that
his
shit?
whole career, just like how we say Drake got ghostwriters. Jay-Z whole career is not him for real.
And everybody knows that though.
That's not true.
How?
That's
He
not
got
true,
He got people to write hooks from him.
That's not
One
true.
of those that was fucking write hooks from him was fucking Sparks.
He wouldn't have won a lot of those battles if he didn't have state property.
He watched the fucking Emilio podcast.
So your team is your team.
He watched the Emilio podcast. That's why.
I gotta beat the whole. I gotta beat this squad by myself to get respect. If I got a squad, I got a squad.
I didn't want to join that, but come on now, like.
That don't have nothing to do with Ghost Riders. I mean, Ghost Riders.
No, I'm talking about he had these niggas go at. If you think about it, at that certain time, everybody thought Ether killed Takeover. Everybody thought that.
And I think that's wrong.
You're talking about something. Oh,
That's because
yeah.
you got a Nas fan.
Exactly.
That's
So
not because I'm not a Nas fan. Nas was acting real emotional fucking.
no, no, he was
No,
not.
that's the fuck he was. You ready? Hold on. You ready? You ready? This ain't a fucking. Hold on. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Hold on, Chris. Hold on. Me and you arguing. Chris, me and you arguing.
Right.
Me and you arguing.
Yes.
And I start talking about your lips. But you start talking about rap. Hold on. But you start talking about my sales. But you start talking about my fucking sales. Alright, I'm sorry. Alright. Cool. Forget the lips. Oh. Motherfucker. Double Jack. Hold on. What else he saying? Ether? Give me a bar of Ether.
I gotta pee, bro. What are you?
Tabo. Keep it.
That was back at, hold on, first of all, that was Nas' bar. He said you 36 in karate class, you Tabo ho.
Yep.
You trying to make me think that was Jay-Z.
I didn't say that. You said that.
You really looked at me like, oh yeah, that was that was Nas. He killed that.
Alright, hold on.
Oh, all right.
Keep it. You 36 in the karate class, right? Is that true?
Yes.
Is Jay-Z really 36 in a karate?
At the time he was in the school class, it was proven.
When? Where? I didn't see no proof of it. Alright, but take this. Alright, cool. Let's say it's true. You that's what I said about you, right? I said, hold on. Bro, just hit, bro. Fuck it, he on it, bro. Listen. We arguing. And I said,
All right, you won't let me get my point out.
we arguing. And I'm like, nigga, you 36 in a fucking karate class. But then you say back to me, nigga, you're not getting any money. The fuck? I took your bars and got paid more than you, bitch. Who shit worse? My fault, bro.
I'm not Nas.
My fault. Nigga. You put out how many albums and them shits was trash? You got a one hot album every 10-year average.
Okay, but
the fuck?
Answer me this.
Who emotional in that set of bars? It's fucking Nas. Out of here, Nas.
Okay.
Nas got murked. Nas got murked.
Is Nas hurting right now? Is Nas hurting right now? Do we need money right now?
Is Jay-Z hurting right now?
So why are you bringing it up like the man is damn one?
I'm just saying.
So you
I'm just saying that Nas was emotional. Nas was emotional. In motherfucking Ether. That's what I said.
Hold on. You just explained yourself, right? And you just tried to say that when you bringing up he was bringing up that money shit like, nigga, I turned to get hot line to
a hot song.
All this shit.
Don't try like you on the bar, nigga. You on the bar.
Okay. What? Okay, what? Right. That trash. And there's some trash. And then you hear what's Nas doing right now? Like Jay-Z got what? What Nas doing right now? Go ahead, tell me. Nas got massive bill.
What? Are you want to say?
Nigga, what?
You want to say nigga Nas? Are you dead ass right now?
What?
Nas don't have a platform where though he making money.
Name a song that's fucking equivalent to where
Nas is
Name a song that's equivalent to fucking one mic. Name a song.
A Jay-Z song that's equivalent to
Any song. Name a song.
I could name some
Name
songs.
no.
One mic ain't that fucking shit like that. The fuck?
I'm taking
Equivalent. I can name songs better. Motherfucking Run This Town was better than One Mic. The fuck? Run This Town is way better than One Mic.
I gotta crawl.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, do your thing.
Start coming at me. I'm taking up for Nas.
I know, right? He was arguing Nas' point. You argue with him, y'all arguing the same
Nas got a
thing.
bigger dick. Nas got a bigger dick.
How you know?
Because it was in her fucking biopsy. Well, her fucking butt.
Are you talking about Corinne Steffens?
Yes, Stevens.
Her last name is Steffens.
Stevens.
Her last name is Steffens.
She fucking, that's the same one that fucking her nose was bleeding when she was sucking dick. She said his dick was bigger than fucking Jay-Z.
Who cares? No the fuck you don't. No the fuck you don't.
I don't agree with it.
You don't agree with shit.
Exactly.
God damn it. No the fuck you don't.
Oh, I'm really crawling though.
pod, man. We was pod.
Right, oh, you
There
already
we go.
like
Wow,
some shit.
It's all your fault, Sco.
Right.
Keep going, yo.
Shot time, let's go. Wake the fucking ass up.
Don't start the drama and then leave the conversation.
Oh, shit, goddamn.
I'm asleep.
Oh, my pussy hurt. Oh.
Yo, I think we had a real good
Oh,
pod.
my pussy.
We gonna get the fuck out of here. I'm sure nobody else is listening to this bullshit.
I'm actually fucking getting her
I'm
talk because
fucking
I'm supposed to go
sweating.
to
It's hotter than a motherfucking head now.
Yo, don't he look like? Remember, y'all ever
I'm
seen?
asleep like a fucking
You
baby.
ever seen
dog.
Notorious, the movie?
Nas like that, though.
Hey,
Who driving y'all, yo?
He said,
Don't worry
"Buffett up in her bed."
Y'all cheating. Don't never downplay Nas
No.
like he didn't kill that nigga.
He didn't kill that nigga. He didn't. No.
Yeah.
Y'all was just talking shit, bro. That's it.
Fuck no, he
I'm a
didn't.
Jay-Z fan, but Nas really killed him.
He didn't.
Nas killed him.
He didn't.
It was better than Takeover.
It
You already know it.
It wasn't better than
I
It
Takeover.
was.
Yo, y'all making my pussy hurt, bro.
Only
Y'all
for
better.
fucking.
It was better.
It wasn't
It
better.
was better.
It wasn't.
Bro,
It was better.
you had to go get steak properly, then come at this.
They
nigga.
probably wasn't on Takeover. So what you talking about?
Not on Takeover.
Yeah, you see how you said take
He
some
had to do
bags?
shit.
You said take some bags?
He said
Take
I killed
some bags, bro.
Boy.
Take some bags.
He said I killed Boy. Handle that nigga.
No, he didn't say.
I'm done with it.
No,
He said I need help. He said, oh, my pussy hurt, I need help.
You help me
He
out.
said, oh, my pussy hurt, I need help.
He
He was
said,
like,
I'm done with it. Kill
oh,
that
my
nigga.
pussy, I need help. Help me. Oh, stay rock, help me. That's what he did. That's what he did.
Nope.
Bro.
That's what he did. That's cool.
If I get into a fight the day of tomorrow, and
What?
I beat Boy the fuck up, and he's still talking shit, yeah, I call.
Yeah, he didn't talk
I'm
shit.
gonna call Chris, and I'm gonna call.
If I get my ass whipped, I'm gonna
that
stop.
nigga the fuck up.
If I get my ass
So
whipped.
that nigga get beat up 2 more times.
If I get, no, listen. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say, if I get my ass whipped,
I would never put
you either gonna die or I'm gonna sit there and still talk shit and you're gonna get jumped at the end of the day. Either or. I'm not gonna lose twice. I'm not about to lose twice. You either gonna get stabbed or fuck shot. You know about.
he didn't.
He didn't. He didn't. He didn't. He didn't. He fucking didn't.
on the type of.
Bro, you can't even. You're drinking from a straw and you got 2% fucking alcohol in your fucking drink, bro. You can't even sit there and say no, dub.
You just
That shit's a fucking dub.
I can't control that part. I can't control that part. I can't control what he do.
If he put his tongue on the straw before he even put his
He was trying to find it. He was trying to find it. He was trying to find it. He was like,
Can't control. I can't control what he do.
he was trying to find it.
Control what he do. I sit on the edge.
Shit.
Oh, that's cute. Y'all about to have some sex. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
Good God.
We supposed to have some sex. We about to get up out of here.
Let's go one quiet.
Let's go over there.
Go ahead and argue. He done.
Brain on fire right now.
Go ain't drinking with me no fucking more.
Yankee is the best rapper.
Oh!
Right?
Golly! Golly! That's how you feel?
Daddy Yankee Skull.
That's area y'all in right now too.
What you say? Daddy ain't got some shit? What you say, Skull? You want me Google his? You want me Google his shit? Let me Google Daddy.
First of all, you're in the area where you can't even say that shit right now, bro. Like you.
I could say whatever the fuck
Oh,
I
we
want to say.
then we about to extend this, or what we about to do? We gonna extend this show, or what we about to do?
No, we not.
Yeah, we not.
It's going on 11 o'clock. My head hurt.
Yeah, your hair from drinking fucking 2% fucking juice.
Like you been potting for like 3 hours.
Your hair from drinking 2% juice. 2%.
How long? Just tell me.
Fucking swirling damn straw.
37.
337?
What?
Hot in the head, bro. We eat hot. That's when you fucked it.
Y'all been live for 337.
Shit. Well, some of that was the fucking break, so.
We had one fucking break and it was like 5 minutes, bro.
I still y'all the whole time. Yeah.
Y'all too y'all.
I didn't get
Y'all kinda too about all that shit.
I was quiet.
We was spoke.
I was chilling.
Whenever y'all want to sign off.
Alright, yeah, we signed off, yo.
Y'all have anything to promote or something?
The fucking.
What the fuck did you sponsor the fucking hair?
If you're still listening, still watching, please.
Follow me at Miss Muffin Cakes at MUFFINCAKES. Say less. No. And tune in the next time because
Okay.
it's about to be a vibe.
Okay.
Because I'm about to get on these motherfuckers' asses every fucking time. That's why he's fucking quiet. I'm about to go to sleep and cry. And he over there like, I'm about to go sleep. My pussy hurt. Oh my god, my pussy.
Just
My pussy. Okay, good.
Share the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. You know what to do. This is the Word Off radio show.
Word of mouth. Shot time. Okay, bye. I'm about to hang up.
All right, we done.